Alright, we're live, and yeah, it's hot in my apartment. It's real hot. Also, this game is way loud. Can I just do sound in general? Let's check them both down like this. There we go. Wait, seriously, those don't line up? Whatever, it's close enough, it's close enough. Anyway, yes, so I am streaming some Field of Glory Empires, and this game is going to be out tomorrow. It's created by, let me think, it's Slytherin that makes Field of Glory Empires, and it's a different company that makes Field of Glory 2, which I'm also going to be playing. Ta-da! And basically what the gist is that this campaign is a little bit like Civilization meets Imperator Rome. So it's like turn-based, that kind of thing. You can build up your cities, etc. Imperator Rome, because of the period in which it's set, and when you have a battle, if you have Field of Glory Empires, you can see a basic representation of what is happening on the battlefield, dice rolling, that sort of thing. We'll go through that when we get into the game. But if you own Field of Glory 2, which is this game, you can export the battle into Field of Glory 2, and you can play it like that. And it's sort of like, it's a little bit like Total War, but it's turn-based and grid-based. And it's actually a hell of a lot of fun. I really like it. So that's the plan anyway, and that's what we're going to be playing. So let's open scenarios, and we're going to be doing the grand campaign because, of course, we are. It's a strategy game. Always do the grand campaign. You always do that. So yeah, we're going to do that. Hey John, how you doing? So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to be playing grand campaign, Field of Glory Empires. It's going to be great. Also, it's stupid warm in my apartment right now. Oh, it's disgusting heat. Why does it have to be summer all the time? I want winter back. Even though snow sucks, I want winter back. But anyway, yes, I don't know who we're going to be playing as yet. I have some ideas. I've had a few plays through. Never gone more than about 20 turns into the game. But I've had a playthrough with a few different nations. Rome, of course, I've played a little bit as. I've played a little bit as Macedonia, a little bit as Lysimachos. But yeah, if you're familiar with Imperator Rome, you will recognize the map and you'll recognize the people on it. We've got Antigonus, which is Phrygia in Imperator Rome. We got the Ptolemaios. We have over here the Seleucos. Armenia, of course, the absolute legends that they are. Bosporans, we've got Carthage, of course, which is spread out all over the place, as Carthage is wont to do from time to time. Over in the British Isles, we've got the Britonians, the Brigantians, Hibernians, and Picts and Caledonians, Belgae, Parisi, etc., etc. So yeah, there are 72 different nations. I believe that I'm right in saying 72. And you can play as any of them, of course. They're split up into major nations. You can see the list here. Remarkable nations, from here all the way down to here. I didn't count these ones, though. And then other factions. And each faction is unique in the way that it plays, because each one gets some modifiers. So if you have a look at Rome's modifiers, they have the Cursus Honorum, which gives them a leader force pool of +2. Pax Romana, they convert faster. Builders, they get 10% extra infrastructure, which we'll go into at some point. It tells you what government types they've got, commerce bonus, and 5 XP when a unit's created, the aristocratic elite, etc., etc. So, that's what Rome's modifiers are. If we go, for instance, to Ptolemaios and check their modifiers, they have Diadochi, which gives them an extra leader, 1 XP when a unit is created, but only applies to heavy warships. They're a Hellenistic tradition, so they have a manpower penalty, but their culture and commerce is better. Empire of wealth, more commerce again, and they're a monarchy. But there's something interesting as well with Ptolemaios, in that they get, is it culture or legacy points, if their navy is larger than their military. Which is it's very, I haven't gone into legacy points yet, but we'll go into that in a moment. And for instance, all of the Diadochi have a thing, it does actually say here, there we go. If one is weakened, the neighboring Diadochis might annex some of their territories even without a war. So if you, as Antigonus, start doing really terribly, Seleucids could just take your land, and there doesn't even have to be a war about it. They'll just have it. So as a Diadochi, you really got to show strength and the spirit of Alexander. So that's quite interesting there as well. Who am I going to play as today? I don't want to play someone I've played before. So no Rome, no Carthage, no Macedon, no Pontus. Of course I played Pontus. Pontus is great. You know what? I'm thinking I want to give the little city-state of Athens a try, or Athenae. Athenae. So, we're allied with Aetolia, which is this guy right here. I think it might be fairly feasible for us to expand into the Peloponnese area, but that might be a decent idea. So the Lamian War ensured that Athens regained its independence on the death of Alexander. However, this ended with the defeat of the coalition at Corinth in 265 BCE, followed by the loss of a fleet sent by their Ptolemaic allies off Kos in 261. Athens itself then surrendered after a long siege. Athens allied with Rome during the Macedonian Wars, but shifted allegiance to the Mithridates. It resisted Sulla for a year, but fell in 86 BC, who destroyed large parts of the city in revenge. Under Roman rule, Athens then prospered, and Hadrian constructed major buildings in the 1st century AD. The weakening of Roman control in the Balkans led to the sack of the city in 267. Gameplay-wise, we are a Hellenic nation with all the peculiarities that come with that. The national standing army of hoplite citizens and the excellent navy have already stretched the manpower of the small nation. The wise ruler will have to rely on mercenaries if extra units are available, and these can be paid thanks to the silver mine that exists in the region. Time can favor the small nation though, as the economy is sound and decadence can be kept low, and the great culture-producing buildings of Athens can create the basis to lead the city-state into a new glorious age. Yes, that sounds quite phenomenal. So, I think that sounds great. Is this actually mine as well? No, they're independent. Okay, so that might be our first objective then. Yes, there are independents as well. I could have read all of this while it was loading. Fool me. So yes, there are independents on the map. Not every square is filled in. And this can lead to easy routes of expansion, let's say. You don't, of course, have to declare war on an independent to go in and take it. So, for instance, you'll see these guys in Gaul expand into these independent areas quite easily. They still have to fight them. These independent areas are still... that's a bad example. Let's there we go. They can still have buildings in them. They still have populations in them. But you can expand into them and fight them and all that kind of good stuff. So, what is the game? What are we looking at here? So, we have a few resources. We have, of course, money, gold, ducats, simoleons, whatever you want to call them. Money. That pays for your military upkeep, your administrative burden, etc. And it's money. Everyone knows what fucking money is. We have manpower generation, which you need to upkeep your military. You don't just spend it and then it's there. You actually have to have an upkeep, which is interesting. It's very interesting. We have metals, which you also need to upkeep your military, and you need it also to build a military. And then we have legacy here. This is not a resource. These are like objective markers, if you will. But we'll go into the generation of that in a moment. Let us jump into our city. So, what have we got going on here? We have a very nice city is what's going on. So, we can see that we have some resources down on the right-hand side. In the center, we've got our pops, and then on the left, we have what buildings we have. So in the top bar goes your food and your health buildings. Right now we have a shepherd's house, which is providing us with 5 food and wool. Down here we have our military and infrastructure buildings. Infrastructure allows you to build things faster, including units. Military, of course, gives you the ability to create different types of units. For example, without the mercenary recruitment building, we would not be able to recruit mercenary infantry, mercenary cavalry. Something like without stables, you can't get horses. Do you give anything? Do you give anything? Yeah, that kind of thing anyway. So, yeah, some buildings are needed to unlock certain units. Over here we have our money buildings, which basically give us money, which is nice, and we like money. Shipyard, of course, we need that to build sexy ships. And then we've got the harbour, which is also really nice. Lifts fog of war in adjacent seas. What's this one do? Reduction in equipment cost by 25%, conditional. Don't know what that's conditional on, but anyway, we'll go back into that eventually. And then on the bottom we have culture. So we have the Parthenon, which is a world wonder. Nice. It's a tier 3 culture building. We have the Academy, which gives us a bonus of 20% culture, and then we have a citizens democracy. So what the hell does culture do? So at the moment we are creating or generating 72 culture per turn. And the way we need to use that is if we have a look in progress and decadence. The progress is a part of your historical culture value, and then it's divided by your decadence, and then your ratio determines how progressive your nation is. If it's very, very progressive, and 17 is about as high as I've ever seen it from any of the nations I've played, you have the possibility of gaining a token. At the moment, we have a 40% chance to receive a progress token. If we receive 5 of those, we will level up our civilization level to the next rank. Where is the ledger? Here it is. If we have a look at legacy, if we are in the top third, I think it's the top third, it might be top half, of all of the nations in the game, of which again there are 72, I think, we have the chance to gain a token. If we are in the bottom third, or perhaps the bottom half, again, can't really remember, you have the chance to gain a, what's it called? Decadence token, regression token. If you get 5 of those, you will lose a rank, which is kind of piss. You don't want to lose a rank. That'd be bad. I actually have no idea what any of this is because I haven't gone far enough into the game, but I guess we can learn together on that one. So, if we wanted to completely boost our culture, we'd chuck everyone there, 106 culture a turn, and we just go right up to the top. But when we do that, we're not getting any infrastructure, and we need infrastructure both to build new things and also maintain the things that we currently have. So we definitely don't want to move everyone off there. Food sort of works as you might expect it to. If you have people on food, they will grow faster and you'll get a new pop. So at the moment we'll grow in 47 turns. If we put 2 more, it's 22 turns. That's standard stuff. The more people you have on money, the more money you make. Pretty simple. What else should I need to go into? All right, this thing's over here. Equipment. What's equipment? Well, you make equipment, and then with this equipment, you build units. So if we go into, not that one, unit queue, each unit has a cost to produce. So this guy costs 30 money, 20 manpower, 5 metals, and 20 equipment. Its upkeep is 8 money and 4 manpower. And I think some of the better units also have an upkeep in metals. I think. No, the ship there. It might be some units as well, but this ship, of course, has there an upkeep of 1 metal. And that is per turn. So you want to keep these positive. Everything here needs to be super positive and stuff. If you have a certain building, let me go back to my city. If you have a certain building, you can also store metals, you can store equipment, but right now all we've got is the production that we're making per turn. We can't store that. We don't have the building for it. So we might want to focus our efforts on getting that building. However, buildings aren't just, here, I want to build this building, I'll just click on it. If you want to build something, you open this menu here, and you get these options. That's not every building in the game. It's not even close. I have no idea how many buildings are in the game. But what it does is it randomizes one from each category, and it says you can build this if you so desire. If you don't want any of these buildings, and you really don't like them, you can click this button, and for 35 infrastructure, you can re-roll all these buildings. So it's a very interesting way of going about it. What I've found is a good way to really decide what I want to build, of course, other than looking at the amount of time it's going to take to build it, like 350 turns is a little bit excessive, let's say, is you have a look at your trade details. At the moment, I'm importing lumber, I'm importing hemp, I'm importing papyrus, and I'm importing luxury. So I figure out, is there anything here that I can build that would satisfy this? Similarly, with missing trade bonus goods, some of the buildings that we have, if we had another thing, one of these, then we'd get more of whatever that is. So if, for instance, we have a look here. Oh, there we go. We get a bonus of 10 culture in the Parthenon if we have papyrus. We don't currently have papyrus, so we're not getting the bonus. But we are importing it from Ptolemais. Again, I'm new to the game, so I might be getting certain things wrong, so I apologize if I am. This isn't a review, so this is just me playing it, but I'm trying to explain what I know right now. Certainly looks interesting. More Rome Total War than Imperator. Personally, I wish they'd gone for one of the other periods Field of Glory 2 was covered, as I think any of them would be more different than another Rome strategy game. Honestly, this is the first time I'd heard of Field of Glory, so in any of its guises, so I really couldn't say. Looks fun. Explaining is good. I'm glad you are appreciative of it. So, one thing I haven't gone through is trade. How does trade work? It just works, is the answer to that. If you need a good, you will trade for it. There are a few ways to trade for it. Every city, I'm not sure if everything gets one. Apparently not. You don't have a natural trade good. Haha, screw you. We have a natural trade good of silver and marble. So if we need a building that requires silver and marble, we don't have to pay any money to maintain that building, let's say. But if, for example, we wanted to build something that required, for example, lumber, I think, yeah, the shipyard is wanting it. We need to trade for it, and we will trade with somebody else in the world to get this trade good. So at the moment, we are trading with Rhodes for lumber, Macedonia for hemp, Ptolemais for papyrus, and Ptolemais for luxury. And they're getting this income. So whatever, I don't know if I can check his income, but he's getting that income. So we want to maybe try and get it so that we create this stuff in our own empire. So if, for example, this was a hemp field, that might be a very good idea to build it, so we're no longer needing to import. You can import locally within your own empire, but of course we're a city-state, so we don't really have an in our own empire. Or you can import from further afield, and one can increase their trade attractiveness. So at certain points, if your trade attractiveness is super high, I don't actually know how one gets it super high, but it's possible, and I guess we'll figure that out. You can say Macedonia really wanted silver. He already had some silver in Stirmum, but he wanted it here. If our trade attractiveness was high enough, we could still sell it to him over his own province, which is kind of sneaky and kind of cool. So, I think that's pretty much all I need to go over. Diplomacy, there's not actually a whole lot of diplomacy. I think that is probably the weakest part of the game, in my opinion. So if we were to diplomatize with Macedonia, we could declare war, we could form an alliance. They have a 2% chance to accept the alliance. Sorry, a 9%, right at the bottom there. And there are the modifiers on whether they'll accept or not. And it's a random chance whether they say yes or no. Cooperation, they've got a 22% chance of saying yes. They don't want to be our client state. Make peace with, declare war to, offer gift, and insult their emissary. That's all there is. If you want somebody to be more favorable towards you, so for example, we're at 75 relations with Aetolia, 50 with Antigonus. If you want people to have more opinion of you, you send them money. Unfortunately, it seems like the AI doesn't really like to do that, so there's no relations after a certain period of the game. So that's sort of unfortunate, but hey ho. So let's have a look at our army. What do we have? So we have, what's that, 4 units of heavy infantry. We have 2 units of the regular infantry, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of skirmishers, which are actually kind of useful, like very, very useful. You don't want to just think, oh, I can just spam out a bunch of the best units and they're going to do great, because that's certainly not the case. So, do we want to build... Well, we definitely want to build something. And I'm thinking the best option for us would possibly be the herbalist. Adds a healthcare building, can be upgraded to the master herbalist. It basically makes our food, I think, more effective, because people don't die off. So I think that would be a good idea. Also, there's very little food. I want to be able to take some of these guys off creating food and, you know, put them on infrastructure, for example, without us starving. So I could do that, and because we've got a storage of 23, it would take, what's that, 7? Yeah, 7 and a smudge turns for that to dry up. So if we do that, we could build a flax field. I saw somewhere a building limit. Yeah, there is a building limit of however many this is. 6 times 4, 24 is the most amount of buildings you can create, I believe. I'm not certain on that because there's coastal fortress here. I guess that would actually be upgrading from large walls. Or maybe not. I don't know for sure, I'm afraid. Because it says we can build this, but where would it go? Because it can't fit, unless there's a scroll. Where did it say anything about? Oh, there is a scroll. I've seen a scroll. Isn't there one here? No, Rome maybe. I've seen a scroll. Macedonia? No. I think I saw it on Arch Warhammer's video where you could scroll like sideways through there. I don't know about a building limit. I've heard that there is one as well, but I don't know how one finds that. Again, apologies for being super noobish at the game. I'm trying, I'm sorry. So yeah, I think what I want to do is build a herbalist. I think that would be the best option. So we're going to build that. 3 turns. If we take one guy away from this, that's only 4 turns. Yeah, I'm thinking... Wait, that's 5 turns now. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention as well. There's 2 different types of pops. There are slaves and there are citizens. Citizens do have really terrible malices for working in these bottom 2 slots. And so you always want them either on food or infrastructure. You also have different cultures. So we have Hellenic citizens, and we have here a Semitic slave, Italic slave, but there is no religion. I like the details. You're fine, it's new. Thanks. Thanks for the pass there. So yeah, if I do that, you'll build in 5 turns. 164 turns versus 66 turns. I mean, it's stupid far ahead in the future, so it doesn't matter so much. How about we take the happy guy? Food not growing, 4 turns. I want that happy guy. We still only got it to 4 turns. So yeah, the green bar is their unrest. So you've got 2 unrest, you've got 5 unrest, and you've got 8 unrest. You want to get them to be as little unrestful as possible. Do you need to produce equipment for troops? Yes, you do. So at the moment, what is the building giving me? Equipment. Free supply per turn. No, there we go. Oh, this actually does give us a stockpile. So we have a stockpile of 25 equipment. Base from population. Do we actually just automatically create equipment just by having people in here? Is there a way to like... Nope, that's certainly not what I wanted to do. You're both citizens, yes. I don't see any of these saying, oh, we give you equipment. Sieges, garrisons, equipment stockpile. Maybe that is the case. If we move 3 guys up here, actually that didn't do anything to the amount of equipment we're making. That's another thing. I don't know. I guess at some point we will find out. But right now, I don't know. There is a really good info panel, by the way, which scrolls down. Really, do I have to? There we go. Now it scrolls. But there is no search within it, which is kind of awkward. Resource production. Equipment is the local capacity of the region to recruit new soldiers. Equipment points can be stockpiled within limits to allow quicker raising of an army when needed. You can check tooltips on all of these to learn the details of how they're acquired. Yeah, no, I actually don't think you can. I want to know how I'm building this. I have no idea. I apologize. I have no idea. Never mind. Actually there, the Acropolis is giving us 5 equipment. Oh no, here it is. I'm looking over here. It should be here. Bonus of 5 culture and 5 equipment from... No, never mind. It's not actually. That's just a bonus that we get. This is giving me 5 income of equipment. You're giving me infrastructure. You're just giving me money. Okay, never mind. I think that's it. I figure you need a building or metal. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how it goes. I'm not sure. So I do want to build some units though. So at the moment, we don't have any cavalry. So I'd like to fix that. So the unit queue is empty. Let us build mercenary cavalry. You cost 40 money and 10 equipment. So we could build 4 of you in 1 turn. And we don't have to pay manpower for them, which is a kind of a good idea. Their upkeep is 20 money though. Holy fuck, that's expensive. Whereas your upkeep is 3. That's an option, that's a choice that we're going to have to make. I do want light cavalry though. They're kind of useful. Yeah, I'm going to build just this many units. So because it costs me 15 equipment and we only have 42 a turn, we can only build 2 with the amount, and then the next turn we'll have enough to get those. Is your total manpower and income the men icon at the top next to the money? Yes, this is Manpower Generation. So maybe this is actually not a good idea for us to build new troops because we don't really have enough. Because upkeep is a thing. We need some more regional manpower. How does one get manpower up? Now that is a question. Is that just from population? Base manpower generation from population, 9. From structures, it's 3. Regional modifiers, national modifiers of negative 25%, that sucks. Overall, regional manpower generation is 9. And then I assume we have an upkeep of too much. It updates when you click the queue to build. That's handy. I think it did anyway. Do you mean in here? Let me just get rid of these and see what changed. Alright, so it changes for the things that are going to happen next turn, but it doesn't change for the ones the one after that. Let's get rid of you anyway. Yes, you were right. It does change, but only for the things that are going to be built this turn. Alright, you know what? I think that's enough rambling. You've also got map modes. There's always map modes. You should know that. Wow, the population of us is trash compared to Gracia or Euboea. What's your population? No. Is Red seriously more populated? Yes, it is. Now that's gonna take some getting used to. Not gonna lie. Green is trash and red is phenomenal. So you have lots of population. I have lots. So what are you doing? You're doing only 7. And considering making 72 culture a turn, what about if I just kind of moved him over here? I think I'm still pretty likely to gain a token. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take us off culture. Money-wise, I will keep him on there. So, yeah, let's turn it back to ownership overlay. So we've got our standard political map mode, and we're going to end the turn and see what shakes loose. We're not at war with anyone right now. Oh, that's interesting. Combat strength overlay. Never mind. I didn't do anything. Alright, screw it. Let's just end the turn. So, if I'd made a move there, what happens is during the end game phase, everyone makes their moves simultaneously. So, say Macedon could have gone into Aetolia while Aetolia moves south. Also, the mouse doesn't really like working when this is doing this. Oh, I'm in second place. Yeah. Although I didn't get a token. These guys got a token because they're in the top third. And then on the bottom, it looks like it's thirds, right? That seems to make sense. Oh, it's 77, not 72. My apologies. Yeah, the bottom guys, they have a chance to gain a token. So any big ones here. Do I recognize any really big guys? Nope. But if I was playing one, probably would have been me. Seleucus there is pretty huge. Antigonus is pretty close. But yeah, really good. Actually, look, the color changes as well. Yes, it is thirds. So the green third, the white third is safe, and then the red third is not safe. I knew it. I knew it was thirds. Anyway, we'll accept that, and we'll see what has shaken loose. So, as I said, everyone moves simultaneously. So, both Aetolia and Achaea moved into here, but they're not at war. They were both attacking independence, and Achaea has taken the territory. And say, if I was to move up here and there was no one here, but I couldn't see into this area, and he'd also moved down here, then there would be a fight. But of course there wasn't a fight because nothing happened. There was nothing shaking loose, for instance. This is one of our objectives, the spinny circle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my army. If I move my fleet out, will it let me go there faster? No, doesn't seem like that. It's going to take 2 turns for us to get there. So now that we've got our light cavalry, I'm going to actually try and take over this territory. There is... How many men can I expect? We'll defend with approximately 11 units. We have way more than that. We have a combat power of 42. We have this... Oh yeah, generals. You can change your general, but we don't have very many, so we're going to stick with this guy. You can rename it if you want. It's cool like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone for now. So, we're going to invade... What's that called again? Naxos? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Our city here has a really good garrison because these large walls. I think the Acropolis as well has a bit of a defense thing going on. So if we do get invaded by, for instance, Macedon or something, we've got enough time to turn around and come back. But that's going to be our plan at least. Culture-wise, we did kind of awesomely. Manpower-wise, not so awesome. Resource accumulated globally, which used a lot by military units for their recruitment and upkeep. How am I going to get more manpower? Is there anything in my decisions, which I also didn't talk about, that will let me do that? So we've got seas, commerce, light ships. That's certainly not the case. These decisions roll around, so this is going to be around for 11 turns. This one also for 11 turns, and we might get new decisions after that. But if we click this, we'll be able to see that the decision is the lighter ships, Uniremes and Hemiola, were often used for commerce and smuggling and can be seized, then refitted for war at sea. Occasionally a rich merchant also had bigger ships, and these too can be acquired forcefully. We have a bunch of options, so we can gain 8 light ships for 250, we can seize them and they will complain and create trouble. Each region with a harbour gets a 35% chance of receiving a loyalty penalty of 10 for 4 turns. We can steal 8 light ships and 4 medium ships and pay for them, of course. Or we can seize them and then there's a 50% chance of a loyalty penalty for 10 turns. So if we're at war and there's like a chance that we're going to get navally invaded, this might be something we want to do. And then Duralex sed lex. Isn't that like the rules of the rules or something like that? Justice in ancient times was often swift and rudimentary. Citizens had some rights, in particular in Hellenistic nations and in Rome, but slaves and to some extent women were regularly stripped of everything, including their life, for causing the smallest amount of trouble. So we can say amnesty. Up to 2 regions in Unrest start to revert to a quieter state. 3 in republics. They get 2 decadence points, which will disappear over time. Major amnesties. Regions your main ethnicity under revolt. So there's lots of things about revolt here. I don't think this is necessary, so we're going to leave that alone as well. Objectives. These are our objectives right now. Yeah, taking Euboea from Antigone is probably going to be quite difficult. For sure. What's this modifier? Legacy increased by 10%, culture. Okay. Then the nation traits. Okay. Free support of 10. No idea what that means. Yeah, so let's just end turn, because I don't know what any of that meant. How am I supposed... I don't know how am I supposed to get more manpower. That's maybe I'm gonna lose some people over here and then we'll stop draining manpower. That might be a thing. Maybe. We'll figure it out. Hey, I'm number 1, and it looks like I've gained a progress token. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Rome's on 3 progress tokens already. Animals. Animals. Our legacy ranking at the moment is 16th place. But we started with 0, and these guys started with like shit tons, so I'm not too worried about that. Ooh. Messengers have arrived from Aetolia. They have declared war upon Epirus. Does that mean I'm at war with Epirus? Yes, it does. Nice. I'm not going to do dick about that, because he's in the way. So we can see that, actually, no movement is going on. You should be moving in to, like, attack and stuff. Oh well, I guess we'll see that eventually. We're still going to just go and take this, because that's our objective. And that's the notification on the side to tell us that that's what happened. Our Manpower Generation is getting even worse. Well, maybe we're going to get some manpower from here, and then it won't be so bad. I hope. I guess we're just going to storm ahead and hope. What do the tokens do? So, if we gain 5 tokens, we will rank up to the next form of government. At the moment, our government is a stable democratic state, which has some effects, if I can find them. Is it in modifiers? There is modifiers for that. I guess we're gonna figure out. Is it this maybe? Income plus 2. Decisions and 4 total. Is it in this? I have no idea. Our ratio is now only 30, so it's only a 35% chance we'll gain a token. But yeah, basically it ranks us up to level 3 stable civilization, stable republic. But how can I tell what this level of republic is doing? Our legacy is falling behind, that's a lie. Civilization level 2, yes, I know that. Well, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out when we get our tokens, hopefully. Yay. The region with a red circle equals objective. You take this region, you win 1 token. Yes, we're already on the way there. So we're gonna end the turn, and next turn we're gonna be there, and we're gonna have a fight, and we're gonna open Field of Glory 2 to have the fight. We can watch this battle. We can't. I don't think we can export it because we're not involved in it, but we can watch. This is a good opportunity to show off what view battle looks like. So if you don't own Field of Glory 2, which is a separate game, then your battles will look like this. Let's turn off continuous play, and we'll have a look around. Start the battle. Right, so first off, you have the range phase, where each side's skirmishers and archers and all that kind of thing shoot their bows and stuff at each other. I assume you need to also fire back? No, they didn't. Okay, so basically what happened, these guys are the only ones with rangers, so they threw their javelins, I guess they are, and this guy got exhausted. Now we're in the combat phase, and each unit rolls off against each other, and they have various modifiers, and if you get a higher roll than the other guy, you do damage to him. There's a way for skirmishers to avoid damage, so even if they lose, they might be able to run away, sort of thing. And the modifiers are, you know, having a better general gives you, I think this is because he's got more dice. He has an attack bonus and a movement bonus. Pretty sure this is giving more dice. I'm not sure though. But either way, this guy is got a 3 combat rating, and he's fresh and he's experienced, so he's got a 4 minimum roll, and he has... Is this how many dice he's rolling? Base dice 1, leader rating 1, bonus dice 1. There we go. I knew it. I knew he was going to give him an extra roll. So, and this guy has a terrain bonus because he's defending in, I guess, good terrain. He's got a combat rating of 2. He is brittle. I don't know what that really means in this context. And he's only a recruit, so he doesn't have any extra stuff, and he's only got 1 roll because minimum roll is 1, and he's got nothing else. So we'll see what happens. I'm assuming he's going to murder him. Yes, he did, and these guys died. Then I want to do this one because he's exhausted. We'll see what exhausted does. Oh yeah, you definitely did not roll well there. There we go, this one. So, because he's exhausted, he has -1 to his rolls. He still has the same amount of dice, but he can't roll as high, basically. So this is their best chance to win the fight. It's probably not going to go... Oh, actually, he did win the fight. But he's not going to win this one, I assume. This guy, he's already got a 4 plus whatever their dice roll is, and we'll see what happens. Oh, he only beats him by 1, and he's a skirmisher, so he's avoided the damage, so he's still got 2 health. But I assume you still won, so there will be a pursuit phase. Yes, and they all get a free attack. And, yeah, that didn't go super well for Aetolia. They have certainly lost. Epirus has won the battle. Lovely. And that's basically how combat works with not owning Field of Glory 2. And we're going to see now what it's like when you do. So, this is us. We have 42 combat power, 14 units. We're fighting the Hellenic Independence with 25 combat power. And also, this is a Norse rune. Don't know what it's doing here, but whatever. They have 11 units, and we're going to export the battle. So basically, what we can do, if I didn't already have it open, but I do, basically, you export the battle, and if you don't already have the game open, you press OK. It would close this game, and automatically open up another game, Field of Glory 2, and you'd be able to play the battle there. But we already have the game open, because I'm smart. So we're just going to press cancel. Which brings us back to the main screen, and we're going to keep this music so that they don't both mix. And we're going to switch to Field of Glory 2. We're going to go into battles. We're going to go into Empire's Battle. And it's going to import the battle that we've just exported. And we can fight it. And then import the results. If you lose this region, you lose 1 token. I will attempt to not lose the region then. Excuse me. It's very warm in my apartment. So, the objective is less about murder and more about killing their morale. So, we win if we have routed 40% of their troops and 25% more than we've lost, or first to get to 60% if it's close. Or, sorry, the one who doesn't get to 60% first wins. You also have a amount of turns to fight. I guess if you reach this amount of turns, then the battle is a draw. And yeah, so let's close that. And we can add some generals. There we go, let's have a look at the map. Nice little overview. You need to go away. I know this. So this is where the enemy will be. This is where my army is, my cavalry, my infantry, my sexy heavy infantry. And all of these squares have a bit of terrain in it, so obviously just regular grass doesn't have any modifiers. If you are deployed here in this rough ground, you'll have a bit of a negative when you are fighting here. You don't want to fight up a slope, for example, all that kind of good stuff. Generally, I like to just fight in the open. It saves a lot of pain. Right, so we'll move you over there. This is the deployment phase, so it doesn't really, like we're not going to be fighting here. All these moves are free, for example. You can only go up to there. I'm going to move this unit there. We're going to keep some of these guys in reserve. And you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So, this general, I believe, is my main general. I'm going to pop him in this unit. And everyone here is controlled by this general. We can add another general here. And we can say... it's really awkward to get him back over here. But basically, he'd get a morale boost. And we want to add everyone to this general. I don't know a good way of doing this. So I apologize that this is a pain in the ass. And move you over there. Lovely. And then we can have a general over here and add these guys to this general. I believe they get a morale boost, but I'm not sure what other modifiers they get. We have one spare general. Do I want to add a second general? Maybe what I'll do is I'll make this... oh, fuck. Yeah, I fixed it. We're gonna go in the center up here, and then this general is going to be in charge of the reserves. There we go. We have our generals set up. We have our main general. We have our skirmishers. We have our skirmish cavalry. So I think we can start the battle. Greek A versus Greek B. I love it. Right, so they're not wanting to come at me. Let's see, what we can see is they have some light javelin men, they have archers, they have regular infantry. Photos, son of Nikitas, that's their general. They have urban militia, and they have some light cav there. A little bit of reserves, but I think we are pretty solid. So, what I think is the best part about having a general involved is you can move everyone all at once. If you didn't have a general, then you would have to do it one at a time, which sucks. Unfortunately, as soon as you get close enough to the enemy, you have to do everything one at a time, regardless, which kinda sucks. Anyway, we're just gonna move forward. You can press tab to move to anyone that hasn't been used yet. Everyone's been done, so we will confirm that move. He's going to charge, and actually we accepted combat. So, while it just looks like there is two guys versus two guys, we spin it around here. If we hover over it, we can see that their strength is 113 men. Our strength is now 118 out of 120. Basically, this is just a representation of a fairly realistic amount of troops, which is kind of cool. When units are in combat, you can't fire at them, so I can't send my spears off at this guy, but what I can do is help out. So if I was to charge, I've got a 43% chance of winning, 55% chance of drawing, and 1% chance of losing. And then in the melee phase, next turn, 67% chance of winning. So this seems like a great idea. Oh yes, we won. Because he had that red number, it means he lost and I actually won. And because he's a skirmisher, he managed to fall back. When you lose, you have a chance to get fragmented or fractured. He held firm, so unfortunately he didn't get any morale hits. And that's basically what you want to see. You want to see them become fractured, because then they fight so much worse and you can just crush face. It's great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to charge with my other unit. And he is evading because he's a cavalry and he's allowed to do that. The sneaky bastard. I think I'm going to advance, but not all the way. I'm going to advance just to there. I don't want to get too far forward ahead of the army. Advance the army as well. Thankfully, no broken ground is affecting my march. Excuse me, though I really don't want to be fighting up here on this rough ground. Or on here. It would be nice if I could turn my formation so it's sort of going around like that and going into this bit of terrain. This is a hill. Obviously you've got marshes as well. You don't want to fight in a marsh. That would suck. Question marks. There is no question. Fighting in a marsh sucks. Again, the game doesn't come out until tomorrow, so forgive any early accessness. Also, it seems very loud to me, so I'm going to turn this down just a tad. Sound effects. Yeah, that horse is just too loud for me. So we will go back. There we go. We'll end the turn, and we'll see what the what are they? Where are they from? Naxos? The Naxosians. We'll see what they do. Kinda a turn-based version of the fights in Total War. Yes, that would be the way I would describe it. And now their archers are being assholes and shooting at me. Archers are really good. I want some. This guy is moving forward, though he isn't moving forward enough to throw his javelins at me, which I feel is a mistake on his part. But we are now close enough to throw javelins at him, so we shall. Or do I want to move forward first? Ah, you asshole. So, because he's moved close, I can't move everyone all at once, which is a real pain in the ass. What I could do is turn and fire my javies. Move you, turn and fire my javies. And then you are gonna charge. And hopefully we'll get him to evade and run away. Nope, no, he didn't want to run away, and we actually lost the combat. Well, that was actually a draw, but he killed more, which is unfortunate. Well, that's a real shame. But what we can do is move forward and throw javies at the archers, and that's a good idea. We'll kill as many motherfuckers as we can. So we'll turn and shoot there. Ooh, we're killing lots of archers, that's glorious. So I don't mind moving these guys up because they're skirmishers. If these urban militia charge us, we could have the potential of running away and completely avoiding combat entirely, which would be obviously the best option. Ah, we've disrupted these guys. So because they are disrupted, they have, obviously we've hurt their morale. If we can get them to fragmented and then to break, they could then be, you know, out of the fight, which would be fantastic. We're going to march you forward as well. Possible maximum zoom with one unit. Alright, cool. We'll give that a try. We'll do it on our general, because the models are actually kind of nice. Right, that is the maximum zoom. That's as far in as you're going to get. I don't think it looks too bad. I like it. Very stylized. Right, we've also got this over here. So you have the ability to charge. You do not. So, what you're going to do is go here, then turn and javi in his butt. You are going to go here, turn and javi, and then you are going to charge the bastards, which he is going to probably evade. We only followed one square. That's fine. We're driving off their light cavalry. If we can get him to, you know, drive him off the map, he's gone. Is there siege weapons in this? I don't know. I know Field of Glory 2 has the ability to have siege weapons. I haven't seen them, but I can't say for sure whether they exist or not, I'm afraid. And now, unfortunately, we're going to have to manually move every single one of these units, which is an absolute pain. And yeah, this is a part that I quite don't enjoy. If there was a way to keep that general thing going, even if the enemy gets close, I'd be totally down for that. So now, because he's moving over difficult slopes, it's hurting the amount of action points it takes to move. So that's taking 6 out of 10 action points, and he only has 10, so he can't move all the way. So moving over difficult terrain with heavy infantry is ill-advised, right? And because he's far enough away from this, You guys can move all together, which is lovely. Alright, I believe that is everyone. Let's just tab through. Yeah, that's everyone. Let's confirm. Now, are you going to start moving? You're just going to shoot us for now. That's. I guess that's fine. You are going to throw some javies at my general. That's rude. Melee going on, and he lost. And he was disrupted, and he fell back. That's lovely. It's my turn again. They are content to just sit down and do absolutely nothing. So unfortunately, because we are in his zone of control, we can't move past him. That means you are not going to be able to shoot some javies. Actually, you can. If you move here, you can then turn and shoot your javies. You can shoot some javies. And again, we'll have our general charge. Oh, and he's actually taking the combat this time. Interesting. So we'll have these guys charge in next turn. Let's continue throwing some javies at this guy. He's now fragmented. Can we get him to break? I know he's here, but we're gonna shoot half arc, which means we're not turning to fight him because these guys are here. So we're gonna shoot half, and you're actually gonna move here. This is a little bit dangerous, but we want to break this guy. We didn't manage to break him. That's unfortunate. Well, we've disrupted his friend. When you are... I think it's when you're disrupted, you can't charge, and when you're fragmented, you can't... there's something you can't do when you're fragmented, and that. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Kill some more of you, that's great. And we're going to actually move you forward and fire into the urban militia. Killing 13 of them. Lovely. Then over here, we're probably going to do the same thing, which is fire at you. Fire at you again. He's now fragmented. What we could do is just charge him. And he's breaking. When they break, anyone around him has a chance. They get a roll, basically, on the same kind of table that these guys did when you lose a fight. So you could have a mass rout. If you've got a lot of people that are on, you know, fragmented and disrupted, you could have a mass rout and just, like, completely wipe everyone away in one go, which is really good when it happens. Sorry, wrong window, the last comment. Yeah, I assumed so, because I don't actually speak whatever language that was. If you make a wrong move, you can undo it. And that was a wrong move, because I want to use these ones. It looks like they just want me to entirely go up and meet them there, which is interesting. But you know what? If that's what he wants to do, that's what we'll do. Because the terrain there is much better for fighting than it is here. You have more AP or something. You're just a regular infantry. These are heavy infantry. Oh, so I got mistaken. Because of their gold cloaks, I assumed that these were like super special or something. They're actually worse than these, I think. Quality above average, quality above average. You're undrilled, heavy foot, you're unmaneuverable. You're a medium foot. Yeah, these are heavy foot. And these are medium. Well, whoops. And then we will have you guys move as far forward as you can. Tab through, everyone's done. Let's confirm. He's running away, he's retreating away. You're all starting to move forward. And this is where our javies are going to come in handy, because we're just going to start peppering their front line. And because their archers and all that are focusing on our skirmishers, yeah, we were evading, and we got away with 2 casualties and went behind our own infantry. Works for me. So we're going to start turning and firing at their their melee units, and if possible, we can like make them hurt real bad before they get into combat with our own guys. We're going to throw some javies at you. You're now fragmented. You're just going to throw javies here, killing so many. You're going to throw javies at you, and because you started running away, I can't charge him. I guess because I'm in somebody's zone of control. Is it your zone of control? It might be. I still want to throw javies at you, though. Only killed 12. For scale of memory, 1 model equals 60 men. Alright. I like that. That's good to know. Thank you. We are going to do the same thing over here, which is not that, because we can't shoot then. Turn and fire javelins. Fire my javelins. And you're going to just start moving around here. You can't fire at them just yet, but that's fine. Over here, because there is a combat going on, we can't fire in with the javelins. What we can do is charge in. So do we want to have the combat first? It's a 50% chance of a win. That's a 21% chance of a win. So yeah, let's have the combat first. And it was a draw. Alright, well, we'll charge then. We lost more men. We'll charge here. Ah, we won that one, and he is disrupted. And he's staying in the combat. Interesting stuff. Okay, lovely. Is it just our infantry left to go? It seems to... Oh, no, we've got these guys. What we could do is move them back ahead, because skirmishers can go through other infantry units. So we could have them move back in front. Or I could start moving them over into one of these flanks. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start moving him over to this flank to help out here. Meanwhile, we're going to have you guys... Do I want to be the one charging? Probably. So maybe I don't move this front line and I just get this front line squared up again. Actually, you know what? You are going to go forward all the way. But you can't wheel. You're going to go in up here as well. Let's have you guys move around. Alright, and then you, I'm actually just going to keep you exactly where you are right now. Is that this entire line? Yep, that looks like it. Let's end the turn, let's see what happens. They keep routing, they're retreating, they're retreating. They've charged, but we have retreated, but not far enough. But this has made him very, very vulnerable. He's charged, we've retreated. This has made this guy very vulnerable, because now he's exposed his flank to us. So we're going to charge here, straight into his flank, and that is going to hurt him, hopefully. Combat, he is lost, he's fallen back. It looks like we're going to have some more javies if I can get out of this zone of control. Can I move here? And then, yep, wheel, turn, throw the javies. You're going to do exactly the same. I want this cav rid of. Oh no, he's broken. Lovely. Well then, I want to be away from your frontage, so I'm going to do that instead. Fire into your side. I'm going to continue peppering this because I want this gone, so I can start using my javelins for something more useful. He's now disrupted. I'm going to charge him. 68% chance of the win-in. And he's run away, and we've followed him. Fair enough. Here, if I move here, I'll be on rough ground. No, I'll be open ground. Lovely. I don't want to be on this rough shit. I want to be up here. So I'm going to charge. And I won significantly. He is now disrupted. I like it. Over here, you are looking super sketch right now. But the only thing I can do is turn and fire. I have no way of doing anything else, really. I'm going to fire at this guy. I'm going to shoot into his flank, killing 21. Means he's now got 426 left. I'm going to take my unit and charge him. Oh, and we win significantly. So he got pushed back, so we move forward. Unfortunately, That means that he can now attack us, which I don't like, but I guess that's just the game. We're going to charge him again with another unit. We didn't win there. Oh, he's just exposed his rear to me. If I didn't shoot, you'd be able to escape, I assume. That's a shame that we did that. Maybe next turn we can escape. Now, we're going to do this combat because he's exposed his flank to me, and that sounds delicious. So we're going to charge, flank attack, and 36 kills, disrupted, beautiful. We're going to do the same again. We're going to charge into his flank, and he's been fragmented. We win there, but he's held firm, unfortunately. And because you can't really do anything, we're going to also charge here. 100% chance of a win, almost. He loses 40. He holds firm again. He's actually doing really well, even though we've murdered super many. Alright. What other options do we have? If I want you to start moving forward, you are not going to be able to charge this turn, so I'm just going to move you to here and fire. I'm going to charge you here, because he's now breaking, which might break him, and it does. That's that mass rout thing I was talking about. I'm going to get you to just wheel and fire at this guy. You are going to do the same. He's held firm. You've done things, It's unfortunate that you've done stuff. I'd like you to get around here. Hey Giga, how you doing, man? Let's move you guys forward. Move you... Ooh, you can move into... do I want you to move into there? I'd rather you moved into there. I could move you into there to protect this army. And then you can also move into that. And then you can move up. And you can't move anywhere. You can move up. If I move you up, then this guy's probably going to turn around anyway. At least if I keep you here, you've got a chance of still being scared enough by these cavalry that you're going to stay with your ass to me. You haven't done anything yet, so how about we do something like this and fire into you. And now the only units are these ones that don't actually have a move that I can complete, which sounds quite perfect. Let's end the turn. Doing good, how are you? I am incredibly warm. Like, it is obnoxiously warm in my apartment, and I'm not having a good time with that. But I'm having a good time with the game. I quite like that. So he's charged here. His general versus mine. It's a draw, but he kills more. Which is fine. There's a big, chunky melee going on over here. The battle lines have completely broken down. Melee going on. He loses and breaks and routs, and everyone else you saw had to do a roll for it. He got pushed back. There's a melee going on here. We win, but he holds firm. Then we win again, and he auto breaks. And then you roll and you hold firm. And then this guy got dispersed. He now no longer exists. I think we've taken him captive, which is beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I could turn and fire at this guy, but I want to get him out of there. So he's going to pass through. You are going to... You're going to charge into here. We lose, or it's a draw. Yellow means it's a draw, but it's still a win. It's fine. What we could have... You've got 2 units left here. If I get you to swing around this way, and then you can stay up here, I'll have you charge into his flank. You can come up here. There's also this combat. We could really pile on up here, maybe. That's a 29% chance of win. Yep, let's try that. Hopefully he doesn't get pushed back, because that would scupper all our plans. So that's good. Then we're going to charge into his flank. And then you're going to charge up here. He's attacked on 3 sides. He's not going to be having a good time with that. You are going to move to here, and you are going to charge here. Might have been a good idea to actually throw some javies at this guy first. That's my bad. Now, what do we got going on over here? You could charge. He's going to evade. Hopefully we're going to run all the way. He only killed 2, unfortunately. Now, can you get into combat? No, you can't. So what I'm going to do is going to move you over here and fire. If you move to here, can you then turn and fire? Yes, you can. You're getting out of the way. That's lovely. You can run where? If I move here, this is scary as all fuck. I don't like that. There's not really anywhere else I can go. Actually, this is combat. We'll keep fighting that. You fought already, you fought already. Alright, it's only this combat that I haven't done yet. Let's fight this. He might run away. He held firm. Okay. Can I even get into combat here? I don't even think I can. Well then, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and get you out of there. I know we could turn and fire and all that good stuff, but I'm worried about my units. So I'm going to do that. You're going to move down the hill. You're going to move down the hill. You're going to start moving down the hill. You're going to turn in place. You're going to move to there as well. I'm very confident that this is a victory. I'm just going to send up 1 unit in support just in case. And then we can start pushing on this flank and roll them all up. What else have we got? You've done. If only I could take back that action. So, one of my options with this unit, he could charge here, which exposes him here, or he could charge here and expose himself here. It's a dangerous situation, but I think what I'm going to do is charge the one I've got a better chance of winning against. 57 versus 45. That's an easy choice then. It was a draw, but that's fine. Now I've got you, who looks kind of safe. You're just going to fire here. You're going to come over here and also fire your javies. Preparing the move. Yes, we're just so busy. He's now disrupted, so I'm going to see if a charge into his rear is going to be what's going to do the trick. So we did a few casualties and then we ran away. Probably should have just kept throwing javies, to be perfectly honest. This guy here actually can also fire some javies. Yeah, he really should have just thrown some javies. He'd have been way better off. And I think that's all we've got. You can wheel. Right? It's hard to move the camera. There we go. You can wheel. Ready to move. You can wheel. Ready to move. You... It's actually not much for you to do. You... I think that's fine. I think everyone has fought that needs to fight, so we will end the turn and we'll see what shakes loose. He's rallied. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. He was 1 tile away from being off the map. So sad. He's charging. Impact. Oh, big victory for us. He fell back. I love it. He keeps shooting his freaking bows. He charged us. We ran away. That's fine by me. I might just turn my cav around and continue killing that guy. Big melee in the center. He's lost, but he's just fallen back. Melee here, we draw. Melee here, another draw. Oh, and a big victory for us, but he holds firm. Another victory, he holds firm. A draw, and it's our turn once again. So, I wonder if I move here. No, then I can't fight. So we will just charge you in the side. Decent enough. What you guys are going to do is all fire javies into this guy. We are going to break him with lots of javies. We've got this guy. What can you do? Let's start peppering this guy in the back here. Ooh, actually you're almost broken. More breakage on you would be nice. Move you to here, and all three of you are going to throw javies at this guy in preparation for you charging in. A draw, but that's fine. And then you are going to charge in up here, and he's broken, which has disrupted this guy. That's perfect. You are going to have this fight, which we win. He's now fragmented, and then we're going to break him with this charge, which is going to give you a roll, or are you too far away? Looks like he was too far away. And then you, I guess we could just keep charging into him, which is an actual fight this time. Okay, fair enough. Now, what do we got going on? Actually, we need to continue having a look at this, don't we? So this is a fight that's going on. Alright. You can't reach down here, so we're going to have this guy run over, fire javies, which he's held firm on. You are just going to charge. Long rear attack, and we do some damage, and then we run away. That's the cavalry way, light cav's way. Alright. What's we got going up here? So you have the option of charging this guy or this guy, not this one though. You've already got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to ignore you. We're going to charge this one. And we take a few more losses than I really like. And then you are going to jump into this gap and hopefully murder this face. Oh yes. Oh, it's going to go well. There's another one. He's auto-broken, and these guys are both held firm. Unfortunately, that doesn't give him a chance to start attacking something. Alright, who have we got left that has yet to move? This guy has yet to make his attack, so we'll do this combat. We win. He's held firm. Who else? You could charge in over here. That sounds like a good idea to me. Impact and dead even. You're going to move here, ready to charge in the next turn. You are going to start moving this direction. You, good sir, are not doing much where you are, so how about you go over here? You as well need to start moving in this direction. And what have we got left? Just this and this. 2 reserves. We really can't move anywhere right now, so looks like another end turn. Tab keyboard for unit no play. Yes, I know that. That's what I've been doing. Oh, he's at -43. I think he is won. Sorry, no, we've won. That's completely the opposite of what I just said is what happened. So I don't think, unless he routes something of mine, like a lot of some things of mine, we've won. Melee going on, melee going on. Oh, he's disrupted, and then there's another melee, and... Oh, he held firm, but he got pushed back. Fair enough. Melee in the center. Oh, and he's broken. -50%. And the enemy has lost heart. We are victorious. Lovely. So, Greek A victor. Oh, just call me... Please, just call me Athens. So we can claim this as a glorious victory. So, we're gonna have a look at the casualties and the wounded and all that good stuff. We were this one. Yes, we were this one. We were Greek A. We lost a total of 160 to death and 334 were wounded, meaning only 4% of our force was killed or wounded. Whereas the secondary silly Greeks killed only 926 of them, wounded 1,150, and then we captured or had them desert 1,800 men. This, to me, is much more realistic casualty numbers than what I see in Total War or Paradox games. And yes, there is engines and elephants in this as well. I haven't seen any engines. I don't know how to get them. And it might be because Field of Glory 2 is not specifically geared towards Field of Glory Empires. But what we're going to do is just cancel there, just brings us to the thing. And yeah, there's, if we just have a look at Custom Battle just a moment, and we can see what the story is, because I'm fairly sure, date, no, geographical, I don't know how to create a thing, create, oh, good lord. I guess that's, we just created something there. But yeah, there's like, I'm fairly sure Field of Glory 2 does like Napoleonic, maybe? Armored Lancers, Pike Phalanx, Slingers. This is Pontic versus Jewish. But yeah, there's a lot of different periods, but we're gonna go back. And we're gonna go back again. I wanna get this back to the main menu, there we go. And we'll switch back to Field of Glory Empires, where we can import the result of the battle. And we'll see how it went. I mean, we know how it went. We crushed absolute face. Let me just have a quick look over here, because I have no way of knowing how long I've been going for, which is kind of silly. I wish that was a part of yes. Ah! I don't want to hear that. We've been going for... That's not even the page I wanted. This one is. But yeah, everyone is still super healthy. We lost very little in that fight. That's fantastic. We've been going an hour and a half. Okay. So, we have won the battle. Let's close that off. Aetolia and Epirus are going to have another fight, but this time Aetolia's brought their proper combat, and yeah, we can't actually export this battle because we're not fighting it. So we'll just view the battle, and we'll do continuous play, and we'll start the battle, and we'll just have it go on. So range phase, they made some guys tired, and I think our guys are on the bottom. Yeah, Aetolia's on the bottom, so we want the bottom guys to win. Yeah, flanked, get wrecked. 18 versus a 12, yes. That wasn't good. And then we win there, and there's a pursuit phase, and Epirus gets wrecked. Hear the report, you got wrecked. Genthos, just go home, son. So, Aetolia wins. Phenomenal, great stuff. Right, so we lost 3 places, but we now have 2 progress tokens, which is pretty neat. There we go. So now we own this island of Creta Rhodus. I think that's what it's called. Wait a minute. How many? Are these all different islands? You... Close this. I want to click on the islands. That's the island. The island. Oh, you're not actually colonizable. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's not a thing. Right, so we now have this. Let's have a look at these things. Herbalist has been completed in Atticus. Very nice. Our armies marched in Ionia and conquered the region from the Hellenic independence. Beautiful. Amisos is satisfied. The objective region Ionia has been conquered by the armies of Athens. We got 1 progress token. Lovely. And then in the region of Amisos, Creta Occidentalis has been declared a new objective for the might of Athenae. That is right here. So that might be our next target. You have approximately 7 units. What are you even playing at? That's just nothing. This war is a bit I don't really care about it, although I've still got this as a target, which I guess we're going to take that eventually. Let's have a look at our new city, right? Let's have a look. So if we have a look at the trade details, it's got a natural trade good of sulfur. It's manufacturing drugs and herbs and tools. However, it's missing hemp and iron, which means we are paying 24 gold a turn trying to get these goods. So we're trading in Antigonus and Achaia, and that is expensive. And then as well, if we had these, we'd get bonuses from the buildings we currently have. So, Drugs Emporium, oh my god. That's got a lot of decadence. Tools Manufacturing, manufacture, there we go, that got there eventually. But yeah, if we had lead, tin, or copper, that's a lot of extra infrastructure. The harbour is giving us some manpower. If we had some hemp, we would be getting, 9 ducats less. We'd gain 9 ducats, basically. And then we have the slave market, which is just giving us some money. And then some regional roads, giving us some infrastructure. So, I'm thinking this area needs some food, because it's currently on -3 with 2 people there, because there's no food. What have we got? We've got a shepherd's house, 4 food, it'll produce wool. The smokehouse, which is also 4 food, but also has 8 health, but it would lower our money and our infrastructure because it needs some cattle. If we had cattle, that 9 ducats wouldn't be a thing. The wheelmaker gives us some infrastructure, and then it gives a bonus if we had some lumber, which we don't. The training ground needs some flax. We're not going to do that then. The garum shop would cost money, but give us some food. Needs olive oil, which, yeah, traded. And then you are just some culture. So I'm thinking, yeah, that shepherd's house looking pretty tasty. So we're going to go with that one. It's going to be done in 9 turns. Do I want to move people around? If I move you to there, that's going to be done in 5 turns. That seems quite nice. I'm going to leave that there. Having a look at Athens itself, it needs to build something. So what do we got? We've got the farm, which would give us 12 food, which is actually kind of awesome considering how much we're making right now. We get bonus of 2 food from wool and cattle. We have wool. This would actually give us 14 food. Alternatively, we have the sanitation, which gives us a bunch of health at the cost of infrastructure. We've got a quarry, which would produce stone. Are we needing stone? We are not needing stone. That's a shame. If we needed stone, that would be a pretty solid pick. The city guard is just lots of garrison and stuff. The fishery produces fish. Do we need fish? We don't. That would give us food. And then the preceptor house would give us some culture. Needs papyrus, but we're already importing it. I definitely think this farm is looking pretty tasty. 14 food, it's hard to pass that up. So we're going to do that. We're going to eat the negative money for now. There's not much we can do about it. We're going to have the boats dock over here. What? Not that one. What is your unrest like? So, base region loyalty is 100, from population is -17, from welfare 4, regional modifier is -20, final loyalty 67. Is that changing at all because my army is here? It's under pacification for 4 turns. After which it's going to be pretty sexy. But I'm just thinking, do I want to start moving my army over here right now? Because, yeah, in 2 turns, taking over another one of our objectives, that sounds pretty good. But I don't want to run into the risk of this revolting because I took my army away. Let's have a look. How much decadence and stuff do we need? More people on culture. Got a 30% chance of receiving a token. Yeah, we're going to leave that then. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're going to move our army over to here. We'll take over here, and indeed, Thierry, we will get some good archers, cretin archers. because this is another thing that I haven't gone over. Every region in the game, this is a province, and then if we double click, is it? We get the region. If we had more land, we'd be able to do that, I think. Is there a region map mode, actually? Movement, political objective, ethnicity, relationship, decorative structures, luxury and world wonders, heritage overlay, provinces overlay. There we go, we can see here. If you own, we'll go into that bit later. Every region has its own provincial troop type. And if you build those, then they are, I think, cheaper and they might even be better. For instance, I know in Cisalpina there's some good cavalry. Italia Superior, or is it Inferior, has some really good infantry. I think it's Inferior has Alle, and then Superior has legions, although that might be a Rome-specific unit, I'm not sure. But Crete, I think you probably do have Cretan archers, which is gonna be pretty nice. Actually, you count as Crete, so could we possibly check here? Skirmishers. We can't see any provincial stuff. Yeah, unfortunately. But we don't actually have an archery shop. That's a bad word for it, but there's like an archery kind of building. Let's see if anyone has one and I can show it off. Come on, don't let me down. Show me the archery stuff. Seriously, no one has archers. Come on, show me the freaking archers. Let's have a look in Rome. I think Rome's got some. Fucking really? Come on, just show me the goddamn archery area. There's nobody got it. I refuse to believe. I'm stubborn. I will find this freaking archery building. I swear it exists. I swear it. You gotta believe me. Oh my god. And there's no like searchable building tree either that I know of. Somebody's gotta have some goddamn archers. Like seriously, come off it. There it is. I found it. I found found archery. Boom. This is the only place in the whole world that can use archers. Anyway, celebration. So, if you have an archery area, you can build archers. Yay. Also, archers need wool, right? And the thing about that is, boom, wool. Anyway, we've started moving. Let's end the turn. Found the fucking archers. Damn right I did. Yeah, that was all me. Anyway, what's the movement looking like? Aetolia and Epirus having another fight, but this seems quite one-sided. We're just going to view the report, which is, as expected, everybody in Aetolia died. Yeah, this is going to be a back and forth thing, and then, ooh, this is actually going to be pretty close. So we'll view this one. Unfortunately, again, we can't export it. I would like to export it and then view it from the exported view, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to watch it this way. Epirus has the better general, but Aetolia has the power and the numbers. So, oh, you have your elephants! Epirus himself is here. Alright, let's start the battle. Not a good start. Not a good start. Very not good start. Ooh, that was good. Oh, and the elephants are dead! Huh. That's good. That's good. Now, that's very good. This is going to be a draw, and there's going to be another fight. Battle ended in a draw. So, the elephants fucking died, and so did some merc infantry. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Aetolia is at 58. Epirus is now at 48. Let's see what happens. Ranged phase. Exhausted versus tired. Oh, but that's not good. That's some more mercs dead. But that's some of your guys not dead yet. That surely is. Yes. And that is too. Yes, we are supporting the guy on the bottom. That's good. This might end up being another draw. Skirmishers versus skirmishers. Oh, pursuit! No, we won! Lovely. Aetolia won the battle. And Epirus gets sent absolutely packing. Go back to ownership overlay. Yeah, Aetolia, you need to push because I really don't want to lose my only ally, and I'm still not going to help you. Right. Messengers have arrived. Honor bound by their treaty, Athenae is helping Aetolia against Achaea. No! We're now at war with Achaea, which is not good, purely because we border him. And I'm busy. Do I want to turn my ass around and invade Achaea instead? You're going nowhere. I'm not confident that they're not going to be murdered by like Antigonus though. What's Antigonus doing right now? Go to diplomacy. Treaties. They're at war with Armenia, Bactria, Judea, Ptolemy, Nabatene, Seleucus, and Sparta. I don't think they're much going anywhere. And Sparta, surely there's enough force in Sparta for them to take this area from them. I'm not worried about Antigonus. I'm gonna turn my army around. We're gonna go. Oh, we can invade in one turn. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. We're also. I don't really know how to use my fleet at war, but I assume this is gonna be a good idea. We're gonna do that as well. Looking over here, 64 loyalty. That's pretty good, I guess. They're under pacification. There's stuff going on. You're going to build for me. You're going to build for me. I like everything that's happening, so yeah, end the turn. We're going to go and invade Achaea with you. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully Achaea doesn't have a huge-ass army. And, oh, there's a battle. Okay, so Athenae under Hesiod's. Oh, this is a naval battle, so I can't actually export it, I guess. 21 of my units versus 6 of his. Let's view the battle. Oh yeah, he's fucked. Anyway, let's start the battle. Ranged phase. Oh, we get lots of exhausteds. Stalemate, sink him. Oh, he evaded, but he then evaded to the bottom of the sea. Sank him. Ooh, not good. Ooh, very much not good. And that's good. Can we pursue? Yes, we can. Free, fight, and we win. So what do we lose? Light warship. Light warship. Were these carrying any troops? Aetolia versus Epirus. We'll view this one as well. Oh, this is in hilly terrain, so the actual width of the armies are much, much tighter, which is clearly good for Epirus because, I mean, look at it. They've only got this amount of troops, but the skirmishers are on the front line, so they're gonna get slaughtered by these mercs. Ranged phase, you get exhausted. Oh, that's not a good start. That's not a good start. And you're evading. That's good. Finally, something good. I think Epirus is gonna win. Battle ended in a draw. Okay. 1 death on each side, so we'll have to have another battle. Aetolia versus Epirus, let's view it. Same area, but now you also have skirmishers. Oh no, these are urban militia. That's never mind then. All right, let's play it. Ranged phase, 1 gets exhausted. All right, that's a good start. I like it. That's very nice. Slaughtered. Super slaughtered. Nah. Yeah, but then you can attack in the... Never mind. Pursuit, we win. Aetolia won the battle. Epirus gets sent packing again. Athens, 30 combat power versus Achaea's 32. And this is actually on the field. Why is this on the... Who am I fighting? I mean, I'm fighting Achaea, but which army? Why am I only 30 power? I guess we're going to... It's hilly terrain. I'm going to view this battle. It might be because I just undocked straight away that my power is so low. Ranged phase didn't go well for me. This doesn't seem to be going super well. Oh, that wasn't good. Didn't die though. Oh no, don't kill my cav. Asshole. We lost one on each side, but my heavy infantry are doing very badly. 16 versus 31. Yeah, this is not good. Just view the report. Ah, bollocks. Bollocks. Where's my army? I think it must be because I invaded straight from being on the boats. Because I had a power of like, was it 58? How did it go straight down to 32? I don't know. So, where is my army? Athenae's fleet has been weakened by a lack of supply in Ionia. And it was weakened there as well. Okay, where is my fleet? My fleet is here. I'm going to have you go and dock in Athens. My army is completely fucked. I lost most of my infantry. You're very badly damaged. I lost all of my cavalry. Good lord, I got so screwed. Well, I guess we're going to build some... I can't even rebuild heavy infantry because I don't have a training ground or a goddamn barracks. Oh, this is awful. And these guys, 20 upkeep each. But they are twice as good as these guys. Alright, well, I'm going to build... If they're 20 upkeep each, I can take 3 of them without losing any money. So I'm going to take 4. Just in case this guy attacks me, I need to have an army. Oh god, that was just dog shit, really, wasn't it? Fuck. You get the fleet back. Oh man, I made a major misstep. Hey, at least I'm making manpower. Sparta's pretty strong, eh? Oh no, Sparta, don't you dare take this shit from me. Don't you do that to me. Don't, please, baby, please. Please, no. Still on 3 tokens. Achaea is on fucking... No, I'm on 2. You're on 3, you asshole. Epirus overtook me as well. Alright, so what's going on? My army is back to... What's that strength? 27. Oy, oy, oy. I'm now losing 10 ducats a month. I need some more of those light cavalry. Let's get a couple of those. And I guess I will build myself 3 units of regular infantry. I mean, I need an army to be able to invade. I mean, if I don't have an army, I might as well just go home, right? Shepherd's house has been completed. So let's have a look at this place. You're still losing food. So if I move you here, you're now gaining food. We're gonna get rid of that famine. Hey, Efficient Scuba, how are you doing? We are going to build... What do we want? You produce coal. I don't have any coal. A palisade would be nice for defense, of course. For that ranch producing cattle. would be super sick as well. And more food. Let's go with more food. I just feel like just pushing food super hard is gonna be the way to go. Let's put some more dudes here. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. Right, let's end the turn. And hopefully Achaea doesn't come and invade my ass. Because they might. Aetolia is fighting Epirus. Let's view the battle. Apparently Aetolia is going to win. We'll see. How am I? I just got my ass handed to me by Aetolia. And it wasn't good. Let's put it that way. But I think we can recover. You're going to get wrecked in the flank. Oh, that's a good fight. I think we've won this one. I mean, not us, but, you know, Aetolia's won. Pursuit. This guy, that phalanx, just stood so tall. Alright, well, that was victory for us. Our team. Team us. And we'll see what swings loose now. I've now got 3 progress tokens. Actually, Ificant, do you know what the difference is? What difference does it make when you get to the next rank? What bonuses do you get? Because I know you've watched a lot of Darren playing this game. But yeah, 3 progress tokens is great. And this army, I mean, you're still pretty shit. Money is actually a flat 0. We're almost out of manpower, but we're still gaining it, which is nice. I kind of want to push it and build some more dudes. Because if I don't, may as well just go home, as I said. And now I can only build trash versus, like, I lost really good heavy infantry. Is clearly not what you want. I'm now at 3 progress tokens. I want to fight this fleet. Let me just get into the bay, just in case. No idea? Alright, well, worth an ask. Because you have a harbour and a commercial port. Can I, like, blockade you or something? They've got 34 units there, plus whatever's in the garrison, which is... How can I check that? Minimum garrison strength, power of 40. Yeah, there's no fucking chance I'm getting through that with this meager little force. So you're going to stick around in... Can you actually move you into the thing? Entering Athens, yes. That's what I need you to do. Fuck off into the city. Which does use food, by the way. All armies, you know, need feeding. Oh, he's invading me! Oh wait, no, this is a different place. But we'll just view this report. Yeah, this was a naval fight. He's invading me here, though. Nope, this is also not us. This is him fighting my guys, my friend who's outside of the walls. We fucked off into the city. We're not doing anything here. And, of course, he wins. But now he's in Athens besieging me. Which is not good. Clearly. I don't know how he's gotten such a large fucking army. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I know exactly how he's done it, because AI cheats. Yeah. Because he's got units here, heavy infantry, that he doesn't actually have the building to build. So where do you get those heavy infantry from? Because he's got merc area, but he's got no heavy infantry area. How am I supposed to break out of here? It's 2, effectiveness 2. We've got combat power 39. He's got 53 though. Like, how are we supposed to fight that? What's this here? Is there 2 armies here? Oh, there is! The Athenae army and the Athenae army 2. Can I merge these? Oh, this is the garrison. Can I merge you? Please let me merge you. No, I can't. But can I get both of you to exit and go and fight? Because if so, I'm going to have a huge army and we're going to crush face. And that's just a hope. We'll see. Yeah, let's end the turn, and we'll see if what I hope happens. We're gonna sortie from the siege, and there's gonna be a big fight. 87 versus 45. We are fighting this one. 30 units versus 20. Oh, this is gonna hopefully be awesome. Overexorted battle, yes. And we don't want to exit because I want the music to keep playing. We're just gonna switch to this. Empire's battle. Take a quick sip of my drink. More shooting damage a unit suffers in a turn, the more likely it is to lose cohesion. Clearly. Right, so it's Greek versus Greek. Fuck you. It's Athens versus... Aetolia, isn't it? Aetolia? No, they're my ally. Achaia. Is it Achaia? It might have been. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this. We can add 3 more generals to our army. Let's have a look at our army. They look... Oh, this is a pretty wide battle. That's kind of nice, actually. That's very nice. Oh, yes. But these palace guards, which kick absolute crev, they are great. Let's move you guys over into the center. I like to have all these guys together. Let's give you a general. Let's get you all involved with that general. Again, I don't know if there's a good way of doing this. We'll have... Oh yeah, the Palace Guards is where Hesiod's is. And you're going to be right there. And all of you are following him. The second line, we're going to have a new general. And we're going to have everyone following you. And again, there's got to be an easier way to do this, because this is piss. Right. Get all of you following here. I've got Palace Guards on the flank over here as well. I don't know if I like that. I kind of maybe... Like, I'm very much forcing this flank. So I maybe want him over here instead. I don't want him to go through the forest, so we'll do that. And your regular infantry, you're going to go through the forest a bit faster than these guys. Yeah, that seems better. And then the reserves. So we'll see how many reserves we've got. That works. And then we'll get a general here. You're all gonna follow him. I think I've still got somewhere, there we go, 2 units of cavalry. Also, you can go over here and follow here. And one of these, I don't have any generals left. I guess... No, that's fine. That's fine. And we will see what is the story with them. They have formed up. We formed up. It's all good. Alright, so he's also pushing this flank with both of his generals. He's got his reserves over here as well. I'm gonna move over here because those guys I want to run off the field. You move forward en masse. Beautiful. You move forward. Beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the turn. Are you gonna do anything? Nope. Actually, what are you? You are regular infantry, mercenary infantry. Do you have anything really super sexy? Just heavy infantry, but I've got heavy infantry. Oh, look at that. 1,400 troops in those palace... Sorry, 1,100 troops in those palace guard units. That is awesome. They are huge. Ain't no one getting through that fucking palace. Anyway, you're... I can shoot some into him, but if I do that, then they can both shoot at me back. I'd rather both being able to... Yeah, we'll do that instead. Right, we will move forward as much as we can. He's going to get a free shot on us, but then we're going to turn and shoot 3 at him next turn. We're going to move forward as much as we can. And the same again. And the same. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, you're so fucked. Right. Do I have any spare troops? Nope. So we're going to end the turn. Yeah, he's going to get a free shot. But we're going to wheel and, like, everyone's going to aim at him. Damn it, he got a free shot there as well. Tell you what, though. I'm just going to charge him. Oh, wow. That went really well. And we'll throw some jabbies as well. That went way better than I was expecting. Right, what we're going to do is going to shoot some jabbies. We're going to shoot some more jabbies. And if you're not forcing yourself forward, we're going to just shoot as many jabbies into this guy as we can. Disrupt it. Shoot some more jabbies. All of the jabbies. We could just charge him now. Fucha! Rear attack. Fragmented. Fight breaks. Yes! Oh, that went perfectly. Is Empire's out now? No, it is out tomorrow. Which actually for me is today, but it's for tomorrow for most people. That went phenomenally well. We just completely destroyed them. And unfortunately, you're too close now, so I'm going to have to move everyone individually, which I kind of hate. Not going to lie, that needs a bit of a change, I think. Yeah, so the game is out tomorrow on the 11th. And yeah, I'm going to do you guys just move forward as well. Everyone moving forward nicely, and then you're also going to do the same. Very nice. You're done. That's everyone. Let's end the turn. I love Darren's emotes. They're awesome. Throwing jabbies at my guys. That's an oof right there, buddy. It's a 23% chance of a win. Let's just throw some jabbies, and next turn, that's when we charge. Meanwhile, throw some jabbies over here. Someone's gonna start hating me for calling them jabbies soon. I know it. I just know it. Alright, if I charge you, you're gonna run away. That's just a fact of life. But you ran away not very far, so that's fine. We'll just keep moving. Nice, we can just move straight through this little village thing. What's this game about? Basically, if you think maybe Civilization meets Imperator Rome, and this part is like Civilization meets Total War. It's a grand strategy game set in the what's the period called? The period with, like, you know, Alexander's just died, that kind of period. Antiquity, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Set in the Age of Antiquity, and it's a grand strategy game. It's a very interesting new one that I'm quite enjoying. Let's end the turn there. Yeah, rout. You charge, but I run, so I'm fine with that. You're charging here. Actually, he continued charging. He's completely screwed his formation, which sucks for him, I guess. You gonna charge here? Nope. You can't charge. You're fine. You're fine. Are you gonna charge here, or are you just gonna leave this guy alone? Go on, I dare you to charge. Are you gonna charge? Screw you. Also you. I really like... Yeah, they're really good. He didn't do anything. He had the opportunity to charge me there, and he just decided, nah. Unfortunately, these guys are too far away for us to charge. That means we've got another turn of Javies. We wheel, we fire, everything's great. Actually, yeah, let's just throw some jabs. How many men have you got left? 216. If I charge, 15% chance of win. I'm gonna try it. We just keep falling back. I don't think it's gonna continue working. We charge, you evade, but then we rear attack you, and we murder your face. Love it. I think I'm gonna need you to go forward as well. You just go forward a little bit. Actually, if I do that, he's gonna charge me, but it's too late now. Fuck. Never mind. That's not what I wanted. That's open ground, good. And you're gonna start moving forward as well. Unfortunately, I have to move all of you fucking manually, which... it's kind of piss. You're gonna move around here. Yeah, basically we were forced to move forward to support this guy, which is unfortunate. This built-up area, I wonder if I get a bonus or a malus for fighting there. I don't know. Something like that. Then can you all move forward? Ah, you can move forward as a unit. Beautiful. Right. You've done your thing. You've done your thing. All we're doing is missing this guy, and I need to decide what to do with you. I could retreat and then fire my Javies. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or I can just do that and run away. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I think you were a little bit too dangerous. Unless, what if I do this? Yeah, let's do it that way. Right, let's end turn. You routed off the field, great. You charged, but we evaded. Oh, you didn't end up charging here. Lucky sod. Is there a way to see terrain modifiers? I'll have a look. I know there is terrain modifiers, I'm not sure how to see them just... Oh god, that was terrible. We're gonna have to fight you on the flank for sure. That was a solid oof. I hate this guy. Yeah, you charge, but we ran away behind our lines, that's good. Go on, charge, let me run away. You break, routed, can you make this guy fragment? Nope, never mind then. Alright, let's see what we got going on. This was bad. This was very bad. So you're going to move to here. And yeah, so this is rough ground. Toggle briefing. Tools. Oh, that's interesting. Combat log, that's cool. Casualties, at the moment, we are winning. Toggle unit list, no. Toggle briefing, no. Is there any of my guys in shitty ground? I don't know. I know that fighting here is shit, but I don't know at what level of shitness it is. So, yeah. Anyway, you're gonna not charge anything. You're gonna have to charge here. If I charge with you, we pretty much super win. So let's super win. Wow, we lost more men. That's unfortunate. How did you do better than you? Sad times. Alright, we win there. We're gonna charge here. Hopefully win. Yeah, good enough. You are going to retreat. And then you are going to charge up here. And lose. You're going to charge up here and win solidly. They got pushed back, we move forward. And then what you're going to do is move through my army, which means you can move forward. And then you're going to do the same. You're going to move just to there. Your job is going to be to attack here. Get murdered in the flank. You're going to fight here, I guess. Oh, wow, I got murdered. Real bad there. You need to move up real quick then, because you're about to get attacked in the flank. Right, so we're losing here, but we can charge in with you to help out. That's good. You can't wheel, but you're going to do that next turn. You're going to start moving around here. You're going to do the same. You can move through again. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. I could get you to move into the gap already. But you wouldn't be able to charge this guy next turn. But I could move you through this gap and charge here, and then charge you here. That's good. I like it. This guy... Just moving forward, there's not much, I don't really have a job for you yet. You can actually move to here. You're gonna move up here. You've already moved. You're gonna move to here as well, just in case there's a space opening up. You move around to there, you move to there. You're gonna start moving over this area. You're gonna do the same. We're gonna have some support against this guy, because he's an annoyance. You're gonna move here. You're gonna move this way. You're gonna start moving in. Same with you. And the same with you. I don't want to fight here because we're fragmented. That really... Sorry, we're disrupted. My apologies. Really hurts our combat effectiveness, and the chance of us winning is 0%. We have a chance of drawing, which is great, I guess. But winning is not going to be a thing. You don't really have anything to move to, so you're just going to stay where you are. Now we've just got these cav. Should we keep just firing at him, or should we keep charging him? I think we just keep firing at him. We do more damage than he does, but at the same time... Oh, disrupted. Next turn we're charging him. That's the job. Alright, well, with that then, that's the only unit left, and yeah, we're going to confirm there, but yeah, now that he's disrupted, we'll start charging him. What I was going to say is, he's got more men than we do, so we do more damage, but he does more percentage damage, or something like that. Oh, fragmented. Ugh, that's not good, I don't like that. You've charged there, but it's not my flank, so I'm not too worried. We are losing though, and I don't like being in two combats at the same time. That's good fight for us. You're throwing some jabbies, but you're fragmented, so it's very ineffective. You just had two fights and you've made me rout. That's great. Thankfully, everyone held firm, and we can charge through the gap. Draws across the board. That went okay, and their general has fallen. Fuck yes. That's fantastic. I want to see my phalanx have a good fight. There we go. 15? Really? There we go. That's a victory. Push them back. We move forward. You can charge here next turn. That's another victory. Love it. That was okay. That was, yep. So, I guess you're gonna charge here. And you're gonna charge here. And you're not gonna charge here because you can't reach. But you can move there. And you can charge here. So you're now attacked on 3 fronts, which basically means you're fucked. You are gonna charge up here, doing solid work, pushing him back. You're gonna charge here. You're gonna start moving around because you're gonna wheel around and fuck him in the ass. It's probably gonna be a draw. Yeah, it was a draw. But you, I guess, are gonna start moving up this way to help out. You're gonna move there. You're gonna throw some javies at this guy. He's now fragmented. You're gonna throw some more javies. And then we're gonna charge. And he's broken. Unfortunately, that means we're going to keep running after him with this guy, which is unfortunate, but what can we do? You are going to start moving this way. You are going to keep... Actually, reset you. You're going to move first. Then you're just going to move to here. You've already moved. You have not yet moved. We're going to start moving you this way. Move you through and then maybe around, and if some of these gets pushed back, then you can be useful. You are going to turn about. You are going to charge. Much better, much better. What have we got? You can't attack, but you are in combat here, so we'll have a fight. Oh yes, disrupted. Not pushed back, but we've done some work. And then his charge next turn is going to do some more work. 21% chance to win. And it was a draw. Or combat there. 80% chance. It goes through and he got pushed back. So we've now got a chance to fight you with this unit. 1% chance to win. 5% chance to win. Yeah, you're definitely going to need some help because that guy is a beast. We lost. Did we get pushed back? No, but we got fragmented already. That sucks. Right. You... Why can't you fight? You must already have fought. Alright, you fight. You move here, ready for if you get pushed back. You guys keep moving around. You go throw some javies into him. Screw you, good sir. What else we got going on? There's this fight here. 47% chance to win. Perfect. Did he get pushed back? No. You were fighting here. 16% chance to win. And we got destroyed. Oh, God. You're fighting. Kill him. Win? Yes! Oh, you got held firm, though. You fought, you fought, you fought. I think the only fight left is this one here. 6% chance to win and a 8% chance to win. So, not good odds, let's put it that way. You can move forward. Yeah, there's not much you can do. I guess you can move to here. And this is the only unit we've got left. You can't move anywhere. You can't move anywhere. Yep, end turn. Melee here. Yeah, this is not going to go. Hopefully we'll get 2 draws. And we did. Good. Thank fuck for that. You rallied. I hate that. You've dispersed. That's great. You've charged into this, which is not great. There's a lot of units on there. I'm not happy. This one sucks as well. Melee here. You're... Ooh, you held. And you held as well. That's good. That's good. I like the ones where there are draws when we're being flanked by like 3 units. Come on, give me a victory somewhere. Oh, yes. Pushed him back. Come on, give me a victory. Oh, yes! Push him back? Or not? Maybe? Surely you're going to be dead soon. Come off it. There we go. Yes. Falling back. That's a nice win again. That's a nice... You've broken. Oh, and he's fragmented this guy as well. You've routed. That's unfortunate. Right, so... You are really, really not doing too hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this guy. By the way, this button that's coming up is form square, which means he doesn't really have a flank, but his front edge is not as powerful. I'm going to get you to charge here because if he breaks immediately and runs away, his charge will continue and it might hit this guy. That's the plan. Breaks, yes. Make him break. Disrupted. Oh, that's beautiful. That's, I mean, it didn't continue, but disrupting this guy gives this guy a chance. You are going to be supported by this unit. Do I use him first, or we'll use this guy? He's held firm. Okay, well, hold firm from this charge. And he did. He did exactly that, yes. Right. Oh, that's combat log. We can get you to charge in the side here. Everyone here is in combat unless I move around here to fire javies into your flank, which I guess we can do. If one must throw javies, one must throw javies into one's flank. Let's get you over here harassing this guy off the field, please. The cav here are gonna wheel around and like hopefully get some charges into the rear, try and break someone up here. You're gonna wheel around. I don't think these guys are necessary. We've got this. That doesn't look good though. That really does. Yes. Oh, I held firm. That looks okay. I'm not going to attack him this turn. What I'm going to do is that, and then wheel about, and then next turn we're going to charge into his flank. You're going to move forward this way. You are going to move there. You, I guess, I mean, yeah, let's charge. That was decent. Let's do some more damage. Yes! Make him break! He didn't break. So that's a solid loss. That's a solid loss. You, I really want you to retreat, but I can't force it, I don't think. 20% chance to win this one. I like that odds. We didn't win though. Tell you what, let's turn you around. We got this combat. We got this combat. We got this one. That's looking good odds. It wasn't good odds. Let's just keep fighting though. That was okay. You're gonna fight next turn. I don't know what to do with the phalanx there. And then it's just you to fight. I mean, I guess we'll just. Oh, you haven't fought either. You're fighting this guy. He's been disrupted. That's good. Shame we couldn't make him break. Who's left to fight? It seems like it's just the guys I don't want to fight. Alright, well, we'll end the turn and see what happens. Our left flank, I'm not really comfortable with how this is going. It's mostly just a positioning thing. Yeah, you've broken and you've disrupted our guy here, which sucks. You lost there. Yeah, the guy that got disrupted was also being flanked. That was good. That was sucked. This was a positioning error. An enemy flanking force has arrived on the battlefield. Fuck. I don't like that at all. That's kind of piss. Good, our fragmented guy drew both of his combats. That's real handy. That sucks. Yeah, this seemed to be just a positioning thing. And I've got weak troops fighting really good troops. So that was real good though. And we're going to flank charge him. He's going to break. Come on, you're being completely wrecked. You need to break, son. Yes, no. Come on, break. We didn't even win that one. Auto breaks. But they held firm. You didn't win. You're routed. Urban Militia, was that my guys? I don't even know. Right, so you need to charge in here and help out. You're gonna need to do the same, but I don't want you on this shitty terrain. So you're gonna move up here and fire some javies. You're gonna fire some javies. If one can fire javies, one fires javies. And you're gonna move to here next turn. What you're gonna do is go and help out here. I'd love it if you retreated without breaking, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Right, you're gonna hopefully break this guy now. Yes! No, come on, fragment someone. You got disrupted and you got disrupted. That's fantastic. Right. That means you lost all of your action points because you were in combat when he broke. That's fine. Let's win this fight. Yes. Oh, and he held firm. Bastard. Alright, let's try and break this one. Yes, auto broke. And I see a lot of rout. Well, no, he routed and dispersed. But no extra fragments, which is unfortunate. Alright, what else we got? You fighting this guy. Let's break him. That didn't work. Let's see. You could charge in here. That's a good idea. Let's have a look and see if we can route this front. Yes! Oh, god damn it. You pushed him back at least. Fight this guy. You fight this guy, and if he gets pushed back, then you can charge him. Oh, he broke. Yes, which means you can charge here instead. Flank him! Fragmented, murder, auto breaks, or regular breaks. That was great. But you held firm, which is not. Right, well then what's going to happen here is you're going to start moving up here. You're going to move this way as well. You're going to move. You're definitely no longer needed, so you about face. And you can start moving this direction as well, because I have no idea how many reinforcements this guy is going to get. Actually, you know what? Reset that. Move to here instead, and just throw some javies into his rear. Screw you. And I guess some more javies. And you're going to charge. We want him to break. Come on, get the rear charge. Nah, it didn't work. Alright, what else we got? This combat. That's a 99, that's a 91% chance of a draw. You've already fought. Not very good chances. You've already fought. I don't want you to fight. You, not yet. I don't want either of these guys to fight so much. I guess 90% chance of a draw, we might as well go for it. Although, probably wasn't the best idea. Don't like that odds. You're going to charge in there next turn, so that's good. I think... And there's just this one, but he's in combat with two people that he's going to absolutely get mullered by, so we're going to leave that alone. And we're going to just confirm. Oh, we lost that little battle in the middle. And, oh, nice, he drew both of his combat as well. Couple of routes. Oh, you didn't charge. So are you just bringing on some javies as reinforcements? Because that's interesting. Oh, another draw. I like it. And another draw. Yes. No. Fragmented only. Suppose it's better than routing. Melee, and we keep winning. That's decent enough. That's good. Come on, rally. Someone rally. Oh, we won. Yay! Yay! Alright then. Greek A victory. Lovely. So let's have a look at this. So this was us. We lost 600 men to death. 1,200 wounded. We killed 1,600 and wounded 2,000. And then we captured 2,500. I wonder if this becomes slaves. Or at least a portion of this becomes slaves, because obviously this is deserted as well. That'll be really cool. I don't know if that's how it works though. So, yeah, let's close that. And we will cancel there, and we'll move back over to empires and import the result. Yes, it's going pretty well, I think. Right. I like the music as well. Music's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Get wrecked, son. Everyone is dead. And now there's another battle. Oh, is this on the water? Yeah, this is on the water. I can't export this. I can only view it. Well, let's go. Start the battle. You get tired, I get nothing. Sink him. Sink him. Yes. Sink. And now sink. Yes. Screw you guys. We don't even need to pursue. We just sank you outright. Beautiful. Anything else? Oh, another naval battle. So I guess we're going to watch this one as well. Ranged phase. You got fresh still. A nice sinkage. And another nice not sinkage. And then another one. And then we pursue and we didn't sink him. That's a shame. Oh well, we'll try again maybe. Let's have a look. Alright, well that went well. We've got 4 tokens. I like it. Right, so what's this? The Acropolis fired boulders and ballista bolts against the soldiers of Achaea. Yeah, you did. That was nice. While besieging Athens in Atticus, Achaea does not manage to inflict casualties on the defenders. Yeah, fuck you. Lack of proper hygiene practices by the local population led to an epidemic in the region of Ionia. That sucks. And then Athens has received a progress token. So Ionia, as soon as you've got this, we're going to start building some health because epidemic sucks balls. I don't like that at all. Our army, 27 combat power. That's not good. So I'm going to see about building... What are we lacking? Honestly, I think it's heavy infantry that we're lacking. Because these guys, these rule, these are awesome. And you were just not. Which ones are the gold cloaks? Because they were okay. So you're the gold... No one's got a cloak, so where was the cloaks coming from? I think we'll just build a couple more regular infantry. Four more regular infantry. Oh, it's a stretch, but if we want to beat them, it's what needs to be done. I think once I've done that, I'll disband some... Ooh, negative 69. That's probably a bad idea. Negative 20. We'll build 2. We'll just build 2. Can I sue for peace with Epirus? Oh. Well, I just requested it, I guess. Oh, there we go. It's a 30% chance of peace. which I think is a fair enough chance of peace that we'll keep going for it. It's so unfortunate that I lost that initial battle. I really, really didn't want to do that. But let's end turn. Oh, another naval battle. Let's just view the report. Yeah, as expected. Our waters are incredibly safe. 37 combat power. Yeah, we can't really keep this up because we don't have an unlimited amount of manpower. 4 turns worth. Ooh. But we are now getting 39 gold, which means we can build another 2 units of mercenaries. 2 mercenary infantry, because they're 20 gold each, and I'm fine with that. Oh no, that's negative 41. Fuck. Wait, no. Wait, what? How much do you cost? Oh, it's 40 money, but then 20 money upkeep. That's fine then. Let's build 2. Control for more details. You're a mercenary and you are a besieger. Okay. Well, we'll keep him here for now. He might get reinforced, and then he'll be even strongier, and then we'll try and attack him. Maybe next turn we'll be able to attack. We'll find out, I guess. Meanwhile, oh yeah, you need a new building project. Flax. Did we not need flax? No, we needed hemp. We could get a smokehouse. We already have cattle. No, we don't. We have wool. Never mind then. But that'd be a lot of food and a lot of infrastructure, whereas this is just some food. The warehouse gives a bonus from stone and lumber. I don't believe we have either of those things right now. The training ground, is that not what we needed for the super sexy phalanxy doodads? Because I think that would be pretty nice. Let's go with that. And then if we go to Ionia, next turn it's going to have a ranch, which is nice. Hey, James. Yes, that's a good idea. What the balls is that? Carinus is an extraordinary ruler. Rhodos has been reformed, is now known as the glorious city-state of Rhodos. Oh, that looks sexy. I like that. I think we might get that next turn if we rank up. We've got 25% chance. Remember when this was like 40-something%? Maybe it was even higher. You do have stone and lumber, adjacent at least. Yeah, we have it adjacent, but we don't have it in, and it would be, it said trading required, which is a bit shit. But anyway, we completely decimated his army. So it's just the garrison really we have to worry about. Ah, we didn't get an extra one. That's shitty. But if we take Aetolia, not Aetolia, Achaia, who's lost all of his tokens, because fuck you. Oh no, because he's glorious. He ranked up. Oh, you bastard. A new decision is available. Building development from regions will reshuffle some of their building proposals with an emphasis on harbors, walls, or workshops. Let's view that now. Decision can't be triggered now because I don't have enough money. Yeah, no shit. Alright, well, go away then. Merchants and patricians spend metal to acquire money or manpower. I have a lot of metal. Yes. Let's... Fuck me. 300? Nah. I could you not half? I'll sell you 150 for 250 gold or 250 manpower. I'd totally do that. Fuck me, yeah, I would. Merchants and patricians. Change your recruitment policy. I like that. However, you want 150 metal for negative 500. No. 300. I get 300 gold for losing 500 manpower. I mean, I clearly don't want to do that because I need my manpower. You're just talking absolute trash there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invade. We're going to order an assault. Because I'm going to have to do that, right? Has to be done. What's this? Ranch has been completed in Ionia. Let's have a look. We want a health building. Give me that clear water. Yes, give me that clear water. That's going to be good. And we can move one of you onto perhaps culture. Or maybe you want to keep him on food. Let's keep him on food. End the turn. I don't know what happens when you go negative manpower. But we're going to have a fight. 50 versus 42. 19 units versus 12. Yeah, let's just explore the battle. If we win this, we will have another city. It's a bloody good city at that. Right, so let's Empire's Battle. I have no idea how this works, but it seems interesting so far. I'm going to upload this to YouTube later, so if you missed it, then you can watch it all in there. Don't want to trade? I'll invade you instead. Exactly. Exactly. This is just a trade war. Actually, I don't even think this is my war. I'm like a secondary participant in... Although I don't even think that's a thing. I think secondary participants are a thing in this game. But either way, what do we start with? Lots and lots of sexy skirmishers. Yes. Sexy skirmishers. Right, we'll pop the general there and we'll manually set this up. I wish there was a way to like shift click and want both of you. Ooh. Oh, hello. The cohesion test modifier open versus. Cool. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Right, well, we'll just pop you under that general as... Ooh. There we go. And we got this general here. This is all mercenary infantry. No, it isn't. We got regulars in here as well. Yeah, it's probably fine. I don't want to be fighting up on that shit. Let's move you all forward one anyway. I guess the heavy infantry are going to come in afterwards because I really, really can't afford to lose these guys. Pop a general there, and we'll pop a general there. You can go on that, and you can go on that. And then we'll start modifying you guys so you're all under this general. There we go. And I think everyone is set up the way I want it. So let's start the game. So we're going to be fighting on this like plateauy, hilly shit thing here. Manpower shortage, you start suffering desertions, hits on units. Okay, so let's hope we win this fast then. He's got palace guards, those suck, but oh, 3 units of them. I really don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to fight these guys because they're really good. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to hang back a little bit and I'm just going to try and pepper the piss out of them with my javies. I'm going to move forward a little bit. I want to get out of this crappy terrain. So let's move forward 2. And then you're going to also move forward. But I'm not going to go all the way. I might go to like maybe this line here. We can make them go into this shitty terrain. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And then you guys are going to do something similar. You're going to go and pepper the piss out of them. Right, let's end the turn. Because it doesn't look like he has any skirmishers. Which is clearly awesome for me. So I really need to make advantage of that fact. I want to move forward 2 or 1. Because this is a difficult slope. I really don't want to be on that shit. Let's move forward like that. Which looks fucking stupid, but whatever. And then you're gonna do the same. And then next turn we'll have you about face. You're gonna move to here. Can you move any forward? No, that's good. Okay. And we'll end the turn. Right. Units, about face. Yes. Units, about face. Lovely. What you're gonna do is move up here because you're gonna swing around there. I don't want to do the same here though. But we'll have you guys. Really have to move everyone individually again. I don't like that. Whatever. So you're going to start peppering this flank like a lot. We're just gonna keep firing the javies, and if you charge, then we run away. We'll come back later. We'll charge again. We're not gonna move all the way. We're just gonna move a little bit of the way. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Boop-a-doo. Right. End the turn. Are you gonna come forward? Doesn't look like it. Well then. Keep firing javies then. If you're not gonna move, that's all on you, buddy. So he's down to 422. Lovely. Now we can get you forward and pepper those palace guards. And we're gonna move you forward, and we're gonna pepper the palace guards. We're not gonna fire at you. And then we're gonna move you and do the same. Move you forward. And unfortunately, right, because we aren't about facing, we only do, I think it's half damage. Let's see, do we do about 18 now? Yeah, I think it's half damage. And then you can fire here. And I guess you can fire at the guys in front of you. We're just gonna do as much damage this way as we can. I could even move to this. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get up to this level here. That means we have a little bit of a hill and they're on shitty terrain. I like that idea. I think that's everyone. Yes, it is. He does not want to come up at all. He is totally happy where he is. I definitely don't want to be here. I'll move him. And look, he's on shitty terrain, so he can't move anywhere. You're going to face there, because you're going to move there next turn. And we're going to keep firing our javies. Oh yes, lots of calm kills. You're... Wait, can you not about face? Apparently not. And we're just gonna keep peppering these guys as much as we can. You're disrupted. Love it, love it. How many casualties have we done so far? Casualties is K. We've killed 113 and wounded 348 so far. And we have not lost a single fucker. I love it. Alright, let's end our turn. And he's charging. He's had enough of this. He has had absolutely enough. Oh no! Oh, I thought he caught me there. So yeah, we take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Now the battle starts. The mixed terrain is an interesting concept. I like the look of it, especially given it isn't RNG based, unlike EU4 was early on for terrain. Yeah, terrain isn't RNG based, but a lot, like, combat sort of is. So I don't want to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back here and throw some javies at these bastards. You're going to move here and throw some javies here. I just really hate palace guards. They suck so hard. We're going to do the same again, just firing at these palace guards. Yeah, he's already down. We've killed about 150 in this unit, about 100 in this unit, and about 100 in this unit. And we're just going to keep throwing our jabbies. Wait, there we go. Unfortunately, not. We only have a certain amount of ammo as well. So you have 2 turns of ammo left, 2 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns. We can't just keep doing it forever, unfortunately. Right, you're gonna move out of this shit terrain. You're gonna move out of that shit terrain. You're gonna move out forward and fire some javelins. And you're gonna move to here and fire some javelins. You're gonna move to here, ready to flank whoever turns around. I guess we just move forward. Right, we just got you left. I mean, you could move here, but I don't see a reason to. All right, end the turn. Oh, no, that's bad, that's bad. This is sucky. I think because he didn't have a place to move here, he's just completely wrecked my skirmishers. And you've also got into combat and broke. Oh no, this is terrible. We're in combat here as well. Yeah, no, that was sucky. At least these are all urban militia. They looked like heavy infantry for a second, but these guys, we can beat these guys. These suck. It's just these 3 units of super fucking awesome dudes. I really don't like. So throw some jabbies. About face, throw javelins. About face, throw javelins. Ooh, disrupted. Oh, I can't attack though. But I can attack you. Alright, what do we got going on here? Move here, about face, throw jabs. Do the same here. Right, charge in here. We're gonna lose this, but good lord. I lost that worse than I thought I was going to. 1% chance of winning. 3%. 1%. It's so bad. It's so bad. Alright, let's keep peppering this fucker. And he's broken. Ha! Love it. Fuck you. Right, who else we got left? We got these 2 combats down here that we've done already. Honestly, if I didn't have you shoot, we could have charged here, but I did, so. Thankfully, I'll be able to get him in the flank. So that would be nice. And then I've just got lots of reserves. Okay. End that turn. Good, we had a draw there against their super sexy units. He's charged here. This is going to be a loss. Oh, and disrupted. We tried to evade, but there was no room, and we got caught. You've charged into these guys. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh yes, we fucked you right up. These guys are auto-braking. Really? They didn't auto-brake? Yeah, I fucked up my skirmishers something horrid. Oh, you've broken. 2 rounds of combat and he's routed. Thankfully, we're going to do some good work against this guy. Disrupted him and pushed him back. That's good. Right, can you, like, escape, please? Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was... You got disrupted by that? I guess that means I can't reset. Yeah, it was because I didn't have space for him. That's totally my bad. There, we'll charge there. Yeah, he's on rough ground as well. Oh. Yeah, murdered you right good and proper. So I could have you move up here and shoot Javies here. That. Then he's gonna come in here. Now let's just have you run away. And have the same with you. And then instead we'll have you charge in. Leave my skirmishers alone, you bastards! You're gonna move up, you're gonna charge. Or continue fighting. Murder face, good stuff. You're gonna turn around and start peppering this fuck with... Oh god, that didn't do much. You fire some javelins instead. That didn't do much either. Fire the javelins. Okay, fair enough. Right, what have we got going on? You can charge here. Might actually win this combat. You can charge into their flank. Impact win at 96%. I like that. Flank the bastard. Yes! Oh, and he held firm. Shit. 45% win here. Come on. Let's rout those palace guard fucks. 54% win. Come on. General has fallen. Yes! Right, it's because he's disrupted, which is phenomenal for us. 66% win here. Yes, fragmented him. We could also fight here. Might as well. We're doing pretty well. You're going to come around here and fire into your flank with Mijavas. You're going to come around here anyway. Alright, so you suck, but we can beat this one. You're fighting... Alright, it's just you fighting. I need you to fucking run away, to be honest. What else we got left? Is it just the reserves? Oh, you could start moving up here. Let's have you start moving there. I guess you're just waiting for one of these guys to break so you can fill in the gap. Same for pretty much everyone else. Alright. Oh, did we forget you? Welcome back. Is there any skirmishers we haven't moved yet? No. I think we're good. Okay, let's end the turn. Really need for the percent based in the terrain, but this was pre-Art of War, so a very long time ago. I remember. Oh, that sucked. That battle, yeah. Surely you're gonna auto-break soon. You can't just keep tanking this. This is crazy. Right. Melee here. You just break. Run away. Without... Oh god, I hate fighting palace guards. Right, you've auto-broken. Hopefully you don't fragment any of my guys. It seems you didn't. Oh wow, we lost to the freaking militia. Oh yes, fragmented him. That palace guard on the left is gonna go down. Also, we've just killed this. Come on. 45 breaks. Yes, we've broken it. You got disrupted from that. You've broken. You got disrupted from that. Oh, we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll it up. So, the plan. You are gonna charge in here. Fragmented. And then you are gonna charge in here. And you are so gonna fucking run away. Oh, you held firm, you dirty fuck. Come on. Break him, break him, break him. You're not in combat with him. Ugh. You're gonna run here in case you want to try and do some sneaky shit. You're gonna fire in there. I suppose you could fire. These are the palace guards. I'm gonna fire at those guys. Fuck you. We're gonna win this fight. That's not really a fight worth talking about. 7% win chance. I was hoping that this would break and then you would continue in and kill him. You... I want you to be able to get into his flank. I suppose what you can do is charge in and attack this, but we're on shit ground here. We're gonna lose. Yeah, no, I don't like the idea of being on the shit ground. But you're gonna attack this. Fragmented, that's good. We're gonna have 60% chance of winning this one. And we did, we fragmented it. 22% chance of winning that one. Pretty good. May as well just get as many bodies in here as we can. That wasn't too bad. These guys, I am gonna see, right, you can, actually no, reset that, because you can charge this. So we're gonna have you run to here and do nothing. But what you can do is fire at you. Just gonna fire as many things as we can ready for the charge. Seems like not a lot of dudes are actually falling to these javies this turn. 4 each is not really what I would hope for. It was okay. So you could charge in against this, we might as well. And then you continue this fight, which is great. He auto breaks, and these guys held firm. Right, what else we got? We got this guy. Might as well get you start moving around. I kind of want you to be here to fill in these gaps if they're needed. You move here. It sucks that he became disrupted. I'm going to start moving you around this way. You just keep moving. So it's XCOM-like with the combat percentage-based attacks. Not really. It's more a case of, hang on, do we have any fights going on right now? We do. Okay, so this here, you basically roll a dice, or roll, say, 100-sided dice, and then it sees if it wins, then it draws, and it loses, see which one it does. And then I guess it rolls for how many people die on each side. I'm not sure one would really call it XCOM based, but I see where you're coming from. I don't know, let's end the turn. You're gonna completely wreck this. It's gonna rout and then disrupt something. Oh, everyone held firm. Fucking love it. He's dispersed. That's fine, I guess. You've about faced. I'm gonna charge you. That's okay. I don't mind drawing. You got screwed up and disrupted. How are we doing up here? We lost that. It was a draw, but we lost. Oh yes, Palace Guard, I think. Are you Palace Guard? We just broke the second unit of Palace Guard. Oh fuck yes. You've just broken, please. Oh, he held firm. You're gonna break. Yes, routed. I think we've won. He's above 40. Yes! 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 Okay, it's mine. Okay, it's mine. Fuck every Palace Guard in the room. Right, so he lost. Oh, great. I hate Palace Guard, but that put a smile on my face. Right, let's import the battle result. That went way, way better than I was expecting. Way better. I love that. Alright. Have a look. Alright, fair enough. Now, we'll see. I think I got my 5th token. Where are these Palace Guards? Where are these Palace Guard? Get wrecked. And you're down to 1 hit point. But, my fucking city. No, it's not. We're watching a fight up here. It's not my fight. Let's just view the report. Okay, got wrecked. I like that. Yes, it's mine. It's my city. Yes. It's in white. That means it's mine. Right. So we gained a little bit of manpower from that as well because now we own the city. 0 and -19. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, but we are glorious. We ranked up. Yeah. Slave markets. Buy, sell, or disperse slaves. Sorry, displace slaves. Can we even do anything? No, we need more money. Fair enough. Goodbye. Gather mercenaries. No, we don't have money. Receive extra troops in your capital for a cost of legacy points. I actually kind of would do this, but I don't have enough legacy. Stop giving me these options I can't do. Our nation has no equal. If you say so. We're now the glorious city-state of Athenae. Beautiful. Status, age 10. We're a glorious democratic city-state. We get legacy points, I think. Yeah, +1 culture from the legacy point. We have 9, I guess, a turn. Yes. And the higher we are, the better, I guess. I don't know. Nation panel. Yeah, no, that's cool. Right, so let's have a look. Clear water. Lovely. The Achaean army is disbanded completely. Great victory. Yes. And we gained money from that as well. Nice. Achaea has been added to our nation. We took it from the grip of Achaea. Aha, I get fucked. Our ruler, Amisus' military skills are without equal. The objective region in Achaea is now part of Athens. Yes, it is. Athens is unable to enlist enough men for its army. One unit report there are missing some soldiers. Yeah, you don't say. In the region of Amisos, Cara Orientalis has been... Wait a minute. Achaea took this from Macedon. Oh, and 2 Cretan objectives. Ooh. Tell you what, my army. That's not my army. Can I, like, merge you in so you're, like, not super huge? I'm going to move my army here. We're so low on manpower. What we're going to do here, you have hemp, that's lovely. What we're going to do here is build nothing because we don't have enough infrastructure. We'd need to move someone off of food onto infrastructure to even have anything going. How about we do that? Make a little bit less money. We now have some infrastructure and it now take 2 manpower for herbal. Yeah, no, I need manpower. Just give me that herbalist. You need to build something as well. Anything that gives me manpower. You can make me a stud. I'm already a stud. You need cattle, but we have cattle. And it would give me food and health at the cost of infrastructure. We can build a charcoal pile. It needs lumber, which we don't have, but it would produce coal. You need wool. We have wool. And that would allow me to get some archers, which I think I'm actually going to do. Because if we check this, we can see that Creta Rhodus, the province, includes Naxos. So, if I have some archers here, building archers here, I can probably get the provincial Cretan archer. So I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, let's build an archery. Love it. Love it. You are accumulating way too much decadence. Way too much. But I think we're going to have to deal with it. I would like some peace and to disband some units so that I'm not using too many men, because I'm using too many men and I don't like it. But I want this first. Why is this all foggy? Don't know. What else we got here? Yeah, new thing. Being landlocked, the Achaean fleet owned by Achaea was seized by Athens. Oh wow, my fleet is now bigger because I seized his boats. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Right, let's have you go in there. What's the garrison like here? Can I even check? Garrison... Defensiveness there. Garrison units, 9 garrison units. That's more than he has in his army, so you're safe. I like it. Alright, let's pass another day. Or another turn even, which is, I guess, more days than that. So we're having a fight here. Athens and Aetolia, 99 combat power versus them. We could export this, but I think I'm just going to view the battle. Oh wow, you got this mountain thing going on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you got much of a chance here. So I wonder who's actually going to take the city, because I want it. And I assume my friends also want it. But we won. Athens won the battle. It wasn't Achaia, it was Athens. So who takes the city? It was me! Yes! That's exactly what I wanted to see. The white grows. Love it. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And I gained another token. I don't know what's higher than glorious, but I guess we're gonna find out. But we're not gonna find out today because I need to go to bed. So I'm gonna end it here, but we will pick up with this. And by the time I stream this next, 1,000 gold. Do you think I have 1,000 gold? Go away. But by the time we play this next, the game will be out, and you could play it too, which means that you might know what's happening more than me, and you can give me tips. Please do that. I do clearly need the tips. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you're on YouTube and you're watching on YouTube, then likes and comments are always very much appreciated. They do help out the channel quite a bit, and that's why people keep asking you to do it, because it actually does help. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.